We could totally miss with this.
Thanks, Enma. Hey
Oh, wow.
guys, welcome to the stream.
Oh, wow.
I don't even know what you're saying. I hope you guys are
This
ready
dude doesn't know
for
how
a wild time. Oops, it's on Fuji. I was fixing. We already fucked up.
All right, roll it back
Rams
to
are
one.
professional.
Everyone,
Okay, we're gonna have to start over.
back to your places.
No, it's fine. This wouldn't be my stream if there wasn't something fucking up. It
That's
just
me.
has to happen sometimes. Anyway, welcome everybody. I hope that you're ready for me to suffer. And also Emo, because she
We
hasn't read
love
everything.
suffering.
I'm literally going into this almost entirely blind. I only reread one of them because I specifically requested it. Everything else is going to be like getting smacked in the face by a flashback freight train.
This is also
It's
a
great.
good time to introduce everyone who is here. You guys know I'm Wham. Obviously you came here to read
Who are you?
No, I'm Wham.
to see my role plays. No, shut up.
Who's this guy?
Everybody knows I'm Wham.
No, I'm Wham.
Oh god, it's not the Whamiversary yet. That's months away. So you know who I am, and you probably have seen some of the other guys. But let me also introduce really quick to start off with. Let me introduce Emo, who's also here hanging out on this side of the screen with me. Oh,
Hey, what's
Kurt.
up? My name's Emo.
Yeah, they don't like us.
To clarify,
You're
so
stupid.
so Emo is my friend from pretty much when I was in elementary school. And we've been
Like
friends
second grade or some shit.
since that time, all the way until right now as stinky adults. And so
Hey,
Emo
I'm not
is
stinky. You're
pretty.
stinky.
No, you're stinky. Look, you smell it. Okay.
Emo's my friend, unlike those three guys on the other side of the table.
Emo's my
Hi, from the other
longest
table.
term friend and knows many things about me. And
I have lore.
Yeah, has all the Wham lore tucked up in her pocket. And she's got deep pockets.
Deep
She
pocket.
is the other half of these RPs that I'm showing. So I, one, got permission, and then two, she asked if she could be on stream to give some context to some of the shit that you're gonna be seeing today.
It wasn't permission. She held me at gunpoint. I'm under duress. Someone
I was
help
hoping
me.
you would say no. What do you think? Itimar was like, you should read your role plays. I'm like, let me see if Emo's okay with that. Emo, say no. She's like, yes. Yes, in all caps.
Yeah, just
We want
for the
Wham
that
to
might
record,
have
suffer.
been that
Just
might
for
have
the-
been a bad decision.
just for the record, everybody, this was my idea.
It was, in fact, Itimar's idea.
Wow.
The original idea.
I hate you.
The original idea
Right now,
was for
actually.
Itimar to read for me or Itimar to read my dissertation on stream as a dramatic
Wow.
reading of my thesis. And I said, no, that'd be boring. It'd
I'm
be more
still down
interesting
for
to do my
that.
high school role plays. And then Itimar latched onto that.
Wow. Nice
Well, then
job,
it's your
Wham. So
fault
it's your
then.
fault.
It was kind of my
Yeah.
me and my big mouth, really.
Yeah.
So I introduced Emo. Let me also introduce the other guys. So we have with us today, we
The other
have
guys.
EnmaDarei,
Hi.
who's often on my strings hangout, but now
Yeah.
also here. So you probably know who Enma
I'm
is.
here all the time.
Also streams. Itimar, one of my sons.
Hi, I'm Wham Mulet.
Oh my god.
That's my joke.
Who's this? These are all strangers to me, Kanishi. Who's this Amni? Hold on, let me flip Enma around really quick.
No, don't flip me.
And then, of course, we have SnackoRacko, this cutie patootie over there.
I'm shy.
They're all
Snacko demanded a caller. Freak.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
yeah. Snacko held me at gunpoint for a collar because I forgot to draw one in the
Snacko
picture
was
up there.
throwing a tantrum until color.
Otherwise, I'm just a generic raccoon. What the?
That is-
frick?
Literally
is-
just
well, you have hair.
stomping their little feetsies on the
My
floor.
paws.
Yeah.
They're all linked in the stream title in case you don't know how to find them. That's where they are. So all the redeems are off, as you guys probably have noticed by now, because we're gonna be very focused
Hi,
on
Itimar.
dramatic readings. That is the content.
We're locked in.
Those guys are gonna be the voice actors, and for the most part, me and Emo, unless I'm helping with the narration, are gonna be kind of shutting up as they
We're just being
take hold
exploited.
of our scripts. Yeah,
We're going to let them do all the work.
Volunteers are being exploited. There's a collection of 4 to 5 scenes. I have a 5th one in case we have extra time, but it's 4 that I hope we get through. Each one should be about 15 minutes of read time, depending on the voice acting
It's
and
gonna be a mess.
us laughing at it. And then afterwards, me and Emo will commentate. You guys can ask us questions. You can also ask during, and we might answer in chat about the stuff that is being read if you want to bully us or just are like, wait, why? We're gonna do a little fun mini game.
I always
too.
want to bully you.
A little fun mini game where you guys could try to guess if the character being written is my character or if it's Emo's character. Mostly mine, because you know me. you know me, so if you know who my character is, you probably could guess which one's Emo's. That's probably the easier thing. Is which one is Wham? Which one did Ram bring to life in this document?
God.
The
Bring
first,
to life
the first
is
one will be a warm-up round.
Warm-up round.
Yeah.
Before we get into reading, I have one bit of lore that I want to share that I mentioned before we started.
Oh, let me explain the boating really quick before we do that.
Oh, boo. Okay.
I just want to hash it out so I can type it in chat while you're dropping lore.
Once we open that door, it can't close. So
Yeah.
let Wham do the explanation for the voting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys in chat do have something fun that you can still do while things are being read other than commentate. I do have some voting. The instructions are above my head. There's 2 categories of voting. Oh, I guess multiple, but there's 2 kind of sub-segments of voting that you guys can do. So there's a big scene 1 that you can see. Like I said, every scene has a number. And for each scene, you can vote if something you think has been the cutest reading, the cringiest reading, or just your overall favorite reading so far. You can change your votes at any time, so if a new reading that you're present for is cuter or cringier to you, you can always switch it up. You just do !vote, type the category that you're voting into, and then the scene number after that. We have a similar one for the voice actors, where if you type !vote VA and then their name, you can vote for who your favorite voice actor is during the stream. You can also change that anytime if someone doesn't impress you any longer, or if someone else impresses you more. Emma's voting ahead of time for Itimar. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and type that in chat and pin it.
That our voice acting was cringe or cuter.
No, that's for the scenes. I will type an exclamation point and an explanation and pin it. I just wanted to do that while email was lore dropping on me so I could pretend I'm not there.
Wow.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to say on the voting. I'll kind of remind you guys on breaks and stuff for new people coming in. But yeah, email, you wanted to say some shit about me?
Always.
It's about both of us, kind of. But so Wham and I are longtime role players. We started role playing, by what I can remember, on like Microsoft Word documents on her school assigned laptop in middle school. And we would just like pass that laptop back and forth during like sleepovers and shit. But then the era of Google Drive started in freshman year of high school. And when we started using Google Drive, it became a problem, maybe even an addiction. Like we'd each have like I would be in like my graphic design class or whatever where I had a computer, and she would be in whatever fucking class with like her smartphone because I was too broke for one of those. Or like laptop or something, and we'd have like 4 different tabs open with 4 different role plays, and we'd have them going on all at once. Like I'd post in the first tab, and then move to the next tab, and then move to the next tab, and then move to the next tab, and then by the time I got back to the first tab, Wham will have posted in that first
Hopefully.
role play, and then the next one, hopefully, allegedly. And so we'd have 4 different role plays all going on at once, and this would be just like all day, every day. There were many late nights where we'd be role playing until the sun came up.
Those are
and we
good
were
times.
constantly nodding off. Those were good times. So a few years ago, I was like, haha, wonder how many words Wham and I have written together over the years. And I didn't want to make it like a massive chore for myself, so I didn't go through Skype or Discord or Microsoft Word documents, only the stuff on Google Drive, only the stuff that was only us 2, no other collaborators, and no solo work. Just the me and Wham collab role plays specifically on Google Drive. And I added up the word count, and it was like 1.5 million words.
I felt like it was a million.
More. It's more than that.
It's 1.5 million.
It was 1.5 million words of sheer cringe.
Dedicated to our craft.
And then, like, it was really obvious which OCs, like, which OC ship was our
Did you
favorite.
turn
'Cause I was
this
like,
off?
wonder how much of that was just for these 2 boys.
Yeah,
And it
we
was
have
like a third of it.
We have a favorite pair.
It was a third of that 1.5 million words, Wham.
I mean, once you hit a million,
And I'm
it's
sure you
time to
know
go.
who it is.
Takes the card. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
smart.
I am a math major.
Yeah.
Well,
I was saying
math.
Tanner is so smart.
I count on my fingers.
Yeah.
I like to joke. I'm like, my best friend got the math savant autism, and I got knows too much about Yu-Gi-Oh autism. We're not the same.
I don't know as much as you, that's for sure. I got my own hyperfixations. Okay,
That's a
before
fucking mood.
I forget, I also want to do audio testing. I want to make sure everyone is about the same volume. So can I have just each of you talk, and I can adjust and make sure that it's coming out the same on stream?
All at once?
No.
No, I'm gonna go down the list. Okay, so first, Itimar, you're at the top of the list.
Hi, I'm Itimar, and this is my volume.
Okay, I'm gonna have to put you at 200%. Oh, you're at 200%.
Idimar's really quiet. Yeah.
Am I really?
Yeah,
Hold
you're
on.
very
Yeah.
quiet.
Whispering.
I have you at 200 and it's still really quiet.
The same.
Shouldn't be.
This
How's
is why we do.
this?
Oh, that's way better. That is way better.
Okay.
Say something again so I can adjust the volume one last time.
Something again so I can just adjust the volume one last time.
Perfect. Okay, thank you very much.
Perfect.
All right, Enma.
Yeah, that's me.
All right, you're pretty good. I'll just leave you where I usually have you.
Yeah,
Snacko.
I'm here all the time.
Hello, my name is Snacko. I like long walks on the beach and holding Rico's paws.
Okay. And then Emo.
I'm a girly girl with a girly secret. If I tell it to you, promise that you'll keep it.
All right.
I'll tell you now.
I was gonna read the instructions for voting, but you're like, oh no, you're okay.
Chat, was anyone too loud or too quiet for you for last adjustment? Or do they all sound pretty good? Now you can read the instructions for voting, Enma.
You. No, I don't want to now. No.
Fine.
Wham, am I allowed to vote?
Yeah, you're allowed to vote.
Everyone.
Sweet.
vote.
Everyone is allowed to vote.
I want to vote for Rico.
Win for equality.
He's not in there.
Yeah, but he voice acts here all the time.
That's true.
If the poll thing is slow to update, it's slow to update sometimes. Don't freak out over it. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah,
I'm freaking
it
out.
does.
I'm
I
freaking
see it.
out.
It's
All
updating.
right. Well, unless there's any other things you want to say, I think it's a good idea to start before we have to get hit by ad breaks. Oh, we have 30 minutes before I get an ad break, and I can.
You guys
snooze
better
it for...
subscribe for no ads.
Yeah, subscribe for no ads, or you might miss out on some sweet content. But I will
It's
do
all
ad
content
breaks
today.
to so you don't miss any of the fanfic readings. Sorry, not
Yeah,
fanfic.
yeah.
It's not fanfic. This
not-
is fully original.
This is
Role play.
super original roleplay. Okay.
Okay,
Ready?
actually, the first one might qualify as fanfiction.
Yeah, I guess so.
You squint.
All right, so you guys ready for the first reading?
Yeah, ready for it to get spicy.
As ready as I can be.
I will first of all
I'll
just
never be ready. Let's
explain
go.
who's which role really quick. So the characters are going to be Enma and Snacko in this scene, and Itimar and I will be switching narration off. I will show the text on screen in just a second. I also just realized I need to open a second screen so I can see when I'm supposed to be reading.
I'm going
Wham!
to be silent.
Well, you mean
Because
you're
we
not
can't
just
have
recanting
equality
it from
in this
memory? You
economy.
wrote this. Come on.
This is also why I try not to give myself as much narration as Itimar. Roles do switch off, by the way, so it's not always going to be Itimar narrating. But
Everyone
Yep.
post hashtag justice for emo because I'm going to be silent through the readings.
I'm not going to mute you unless I need to. I'm just going to expect that me and Emo, everyone is expected to mostly just have small reactions and type in chat otherwise if they're not the one
Small
reading.
reactions.
All right, Condition. All right, let's get oh man,
Wow.
it just
Here
became
you
real.
blush. It's awesome.
Did Wham?
Wham?
Did it just become real?
It just became real to me. All right.
Yeah.
I'm so scared. My heart is pounding.
I'm just gonna have a heart attack off screen. Don't worry. That's why Itimar is starting. all right. We're gonna start.
All right. I'll ease
Lock in.
us into it. I'll ease us
Wait.
into it.
Wait,
Lock
read
it
the
in.
age that I was too at the time for me.
July 21st, 2014. 16 years old.
I was 15.
A blue-furred Mew sat amongst a small group of other small Pokemon, nibbling on a berry as a tiny Rattata swatted and sniffed at the silver bell on the ribbon around its neck. He waved his long tail behind him slowly to entertain the playful siblings of the Rattata, keen on keeping them off of his head again. It was a fairly peaceful day, much to the Mew's delight, so he spent it relaxing with the friends he had made the day prior in this new area. There was much exploring left to do, of course, but that would be saved for tomorrow. He had made a long journey to this area of the region, and he wanted to simply rest. But as a quick ball sailed right by the Mew's head, startling the young Rattata, it was obvious he couldn't rest yet. The Mew looked up from his berry in shock at the sight of the young trainer not too far away. He dropped his berry and picked up the Rattata to set aside, shooing them off.
Go back to your mom.
The tiny Pokemon scurried into the bushes, and the others around him scampered off. When the Mew turned his attention back to the trainer, he was accompanied by two other Pokemon, Swellow and Absol, both who were now charging towards a small legendary Pokemon.
Fear welling up in his chest, the blue Mew turned to escape, struggling to get up and leave the small clearing he was in.
The trainer obviously was having none of it, calling out to his Pokemon, Absol, use Razor Wind! Swellow, catch its tail! The Swellow sped up towards Shiny, while the Absol followed, charging its attack.
Wait, no.
The Mew headed for the bushes at the edge of the clearing, panic beginning to buzz through his body.
From its height, the Swellow dove down with its talons out, barely snatching up the end of the Mew's tail. It then started to fly back in the opposite direction, trying to drag the blue Mew back into the clearing.
The Mew desperately tried to dig his small paws into the ground, clenching his jaw against the rising pressure in his body. The usually calming ring of the bell at his neck faded out of his mind with the rest of the sounds around him as he felt his senses numbing. They were being overridden with the vibrating feeling in himself when his body shook with what could only be described as terrifying power.
The trainer came into the clearing, oblivious to the Mew's internal struggle, only thinking about catching a potential prize. Keep it there, Swellow, he yelled out before looking at his Absol. Now, let him go! The Absol held the glowing scythe of its head up and curved it towards the ground. The movement let loose a series of crescent blades of wind, all of which were sent towards the Mew.
The moment the first one hit the Mew's body, all of the power that had been building up was released. The small blue Pokemon let out a scream as the psychic energy burst from his body around him. The Swallow, Absol, and Trainer, along with any other Pokemon who chose to stay near, were sent flying from the strength of the sudden blast. Once free of the Swallow that had restricted him, the Mew flew up into the air a few feet, blinded by his power and rage that had conjured up in him from it. He made a sphere of his psychic energy between his hands, glaring around him in search for the Swallow and Absol. When he spotted them, he let another scream, trying to fire it towards them. Instead, though, it burst in front of him, sending him backwards into a tree. The Pokemon perched in the tree fled off in all directions to avoid the crazed Mew. After a short recovery, the Mew attempted to move again, making the sphere twice as large. Although before he could even finish making it, he lost control of it and it burst in his paws again, hitting him against the tree another time. The tree cracked loudly at the impact, getting pushed slightly off its center of balance, to the point where it could fall at any moment. With another pained scream, more energy was released from the Mew's body, leaving him flying blindly through the air in hopes of escape. He ended up hitting the ground, curling up into himself as erratic spurts of psychic energy grew around him.
There were rustles in the bushes around as more Pokemon fled the area as fast as they could. The trees around cracked and creaked from the power of the burst, the one already bruised from multiple impacts crashing down onto the ground. The ground itself split off a bit where the Mew fell. The whole mess earned a from a spectator looking from above.
Finding it hard to breathe, the Mew attempted to control the energy surging through his body by calming his heartbeat, but the struggle only stressed him more. In his frustration, he levitated into the air again, only to find his body flying into one direction too quickly, hitting one of the weakened trees and falling to the ground with it.
A moment after they made impact, a black-furred Mew flew over to him into his line of sight.
You're wrecking the forest, you know? Didn't your mother teach you not to do that?
The blue Pokemon jumped a bit in surprise at the sound of a voice, looking around quickly to find the source through his blurry, dulled vision. When he couldn't see anything, he clutched at his head, trying to fly away in fear of the voice.
No, no!
He tried desperately to steady his course, but hit the ground of the clearing.
The black Mew sighed, following him again to his next place of impact.
Oi! Oi! Stop freaking out! Haven't you heard of concentrating? You know, when you focus on something rather than blow up everything?
When the voice followed him, the blue Mew gave up on trying to run again, instead curling up into himself as the fear sent out bursts from his body, though they were growing weaker.
No! I can't! I can't!
Oops.
I think that wasn't for me. Wham.
That was a mistake. That was for Snacko.
That was a mistake.
Is it me?
Yeah.
That was supposed to be you, I'm pretty sure.
Fantastic.
But it's marked
No,
as it
I-
is for me.
Okay, now it's me. Hello.
Yeah,
No, I can't. I can't.
that was very confusing.
You can tell I did this really quick.
Touching down.
Touching down next to the other, the black Pokemon sighed heavily again.
Even a baby can. Come on, pick something to focus on.
He got back up to circle the hysterical Mew, pausing a moment to poke at the silver bell around his neck.
Like this. Come on, come on.
The blue Pokemon closed his eyes tightly, trying to hear the bell's chime over the sound of his own heartbeat.
I can't.
He squirmed on the ground, hitting his paws against it.
Too small. I can't.
Yes, you can. Now, listen to the damn bell.
The other Mew continued demandingly, jabbing at the silver ornaments again.
Focus.
too small. I can't hear it.
The smaller Mew cried, tears soaking the fur at his eyes as the bursts made his body lurch.
Impatiently, the black Mew picked the other off the ground.
It ain't too small. You can hear it if you focus. Open your damn ears. Listen to what's outside of you, not what's going in you. Listen!
Wait a minute.
Going on and
The blue Mew sobbed heavily, clutching at the other's arm to keep his trembling paws on something. He tried to focus on the black Pokemon's voice, since it was the loudest thing he could hear. Slowly, the violent lurches of his body calmed, leaving him shaking as the bright energy ran over him.
The black Mew watched him for a moment, inspecting him a bit, before dropping back down. Once his feet could touch the ground, he let go of the smaller Pokemon.
The small Mew fell onto his bottom, rubbing at his eyes with his paws as he hiccuped and sniffed noisily.
It hurt. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break anything.
Crossing his arms, the collected Pokemon replied.
Well, you did. So you better apologize to everyone about it, or they'll hate you.
They're too scared.
The blue Mew stammered, curling up and wrapping his tail around himself.
They won't talk to me now.
Well, you better apologize to them anyway.
The black Mew shot back.
Or they really will ignore you. Even if they're gonna freak out, you still owe them all an apology.
I know.
Slowly, the psychic energy died down until he was no longer shaking. However, he continued to cry, rubbing at his eyes.
Is anyone hurt?
The black Pokemon scratched at one of his ears absentmindedly.
Well, you made that kid piss himself.
The other Mew looked back up at the black one with teary eyes.
How could you touch me without getting hurt?
For a moment, the black Mew was silent.
None of your business. Are you done freaking out now?
I think so.
Great.
The black Mew turned away, getting off the ground again to fly off.
When he noticed the other one was about to leave, the blue Mew reached out his paw.
Wait!
The black Mew stopped for a moment, letting out an annoyed sigh. He didn't turn around, but still asked.
What?
I don't want to be alone.
The smaller Mew clumsily got up into the air.
Please? You're the only one that can teach me.
With the roll of his eyes, the black Mew turned to face the other.
Look at me. Do I look like I can teach you?
The blue Mew quickly nodded.
Yes!
The black Mew stopped for a moment. Oh, sorry. Whoops. The black Mew gave him a shocked look before shaking his head frustratedly.
No, I'm not.
He said back, floating towards the other. He pointed out the bright red R insignia on his collar.
Look closer. You got it now? Scram!
After glancing down at the collar, a bit confused by it, the smaller Pokemon looked at the other again with a bit of desperation.
I don't care.
You really are clueless.
The black Mew muttered under his breath, looking the other way again.
Look, I am no babysitter, and I don't keep kind company either. You'd be better off with a Alakazam or something.
The blue Mew shook his head, reaching out to hold into the other's arm.
Please!
Glaring, the black Mew shouted.
Do you think this is a game? Go away! I don't need you hanging around.
Please, sir. I need your help.
Please,
The
sir.
blue Mew cried, tugging on the black Pokemon's arm a bit.
Nobody else has been able to help me.
The Black Mew sighed heavily, smacking a paw into his forehead.
What did I get myself into?
The smaller tugged on the Black Mew's arm a bit more, looking at him pleadingly.
Please? You're the only one who can teach me.
With another sigh, the Black Mew turned back to the smaller Pokemon.
Alright, fine! Just stop begging! Ugh.
He snatched his paw away.
And stop clinging!
Sorry.
The Blue Mew backed off a bit, holding the bell at his neck instead.
Thank you, sir.
Scratching his cheek, the Black Mew began to float off again.
Yeah, sure. But don't call me sir either. That's annoying as hell.
Oh, okay. Sure.
The Blue Mew nodded, following behind.
What should I call you?
Ricochet.
Okay. Ricochet.
The smaller sped up a bit to be next to Ricochet, giving him a small grin.
I'm shiny.
Ricochet glanced over at him.
No kidding.
Thanks for helping me back there.
She said, circling in front of Ricochet, to fly backwards and face him.
I don't know what would have happened.
Terrible stuff, probably.
Ricochet replied, deciding to ignore Shiny's quirkiness.
Yeah, probably.
Shiny nodded, circling back to be next to Ricochet again.
I promise. I don't usually do that. It's been about a year since I did last.
Ricochet shrugged.
Whatever. Doesn't even hurt me. But you really have pissy concentration.
It's really hard to concentrate when your psyche is hurting you. It just bursts out of me and I can't control it at all.
Do you practice concentration when you're, not freaking out?
I can concentrate. I'm not freaking out. And it's, not freaking out.
Ricochet blinked at him.
You just called it freaking out yourself.
Well, because you did. It's not freaking out. It's, more like losing control.
With a roll of his eyes, Ricochet continued moving on.
You really are a kid, aren't you? Fine. We'll say it's that if it's so important to you.
I'm not a kid. I'm a little over 8 years old.
Well, if amateur trainers make you lose it that much, then you might as well be a kid.
I got trapped. It was just a little bit of stress that made me lose control of my psyche.
Trapped? Look, let me show you something about an Abra. Even an Abra can do.
With the snap of his fingers, he disappeared, only to reappear a few feet away.
Shiny watched him with wide eyes before looking down at his own hands.
I can learn that move?
Ricochet stared at Shiny incredulously.
You seriously do need help. I realize that now.
He muttered, mostly to himself with another smack of his forehead.
Yay!
The end of that
That
snippet.
was awful. Thank you.
Rico. There was a lot of talk of piss and pee. Why did that keep coming up?
No, you shut your mouth right now.
Speaking of pee.
What do you mean?
Speaking of pee, there's an ad break in 10 minutes. No.
Yeah, I need to go to the bathroom.
Same.
Before you go, I do want to know, how did you guys
Yeah.
feel? Just first impressions.
Me?
I loved it.
I think it's really cute.
I liked when Shiny randomly became British for a few lines.
You're the one calling people sir. And I can say that because
It's
everyone
like,
knows
"Please,
Ricochet's my
sir."
character.
Please, sir,
Yeah.
train
I
me.
like voice acting. I'm fine. I'm
I
having
want to be a wizard.
blast.
Yeah, you guys were great. Those
want to
are
be a
those are
wizard,
amazing
Jacob.
line deliveries. I
That's
really
Again,
like
I
going
like
into
the
this-
fact that you actually smacked something for the face palms.
Yeah.
That was me.
Method acting.
Oh, I'm moving around while I'm reading this. I'm standing
Oh,
up.
Same.
Stacko
Oh,
with the sound
damn.
effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Locked
I-
in.
Going into this blind.
I gotta
it's,
get into
Okay,
it.
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Interesting.
Okay, listen, Saicha. Listen, the
the
lore behind there's
Wait.
lore.
Wait, hold on. Before we continue on that, someone else has a shiny Pokemon named Shiny in chat.
What the fuck? Mine was first.
I'm pretty sure that was the name. Am I correct, Kurt? Was that? I might be
Wait, is it
wrong.
Kurt?
Wow, what the fuck? All right, listen. All
She
right,
might be busy
listen.
studying.
There's lore. There's lore for why Shiny is named Shiny. So
Yeah.
Go
Shiny,
on.
as you can see, has never been trained by anyone, even parents or anything. Shiny's completely clueless on their own powers and everything. And the reason Shiny is convinced that his name is Shiny is because trainers would look at him, no matter what Pokemon he is, and be like, Shiny. And then he's like, I guess that's my name.
Oh, like a dog who thinks their name is Get Off the Couch.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Shiny. Is that my
an
full
old-
name?
An old neighbor had a dog named Hey You.
I mean,
They
Hey.
found him as a stray, and then before they decided on the name, they'd be like, Hey You, and then that was just his name, and he couldn't learn another one.
sometimes it's just how it cracks out.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll let you guys take a quick bathroom pee break. Maybe refresh your drinks. I need to refresh my drink, so maybe I'll start the ad break a few minutes early. But also, guys, don't forget to vote on how you felt about that scene. Did you feel it was cute, cringy? Is it your favorite thing that you've heard so far? And otherwise, vote on the voice acting that you like the most. You can change your votes. Don't worry. You can change it if the other scenes make you feel like you change your mind. But you can start with preliminary vote if you have to go.
I did that wrong.
Did you?
All right. I'll be back
I
in a
think I
bit.
did.
Be right back.
Oh no, I did it right. All right,
Okay,
cool.
yeah, it'll work. It'll work if you put cute instead of cutest.
Oh,
I counted
cool.
for that.
Thank.
All right, so see you guys after the ad break.
Pee-pee time.
Someone's straw was squeaking up a storm.
Sorry, that was
I don't
probably
know.
me. That was me drinking
I
my
have
ginger
wine in
ale.
Damn,
I
it's
have
not
love
wine.
ginger ale.
Hey
This
guys.
is a wine occasion.
Hey guys, we're
So-
back.
so-
We're back.
Hello.
So now that we're back, everyone, tell us what beverages that you have.
Now
I
I
have
have iced
Faygo.
coffee.
I have Pepsi
I have a
Light
root beer
with
Faygo.
me right now.
I have blackberry tea.
Not pee.
I had some tea earlier too.
I mean, I would
Tea.
argue that ginger ale is kind of pee-ish.
Shut the fuck up.
Are we doing a pee stream now?
No.
The vibe for the stream today is just pee.
It
I'd say
keeps
it's,
coming up.
A pretty strong, powerful stream
Oh my goodness.
of
It's
pee.
like we're on Dino Day again. Just pissing everywhere.
Damn, girl, are you frying chicken in there? Your pee stream strong as fuck.
Oh my goodness, don't do this. It was already paid to fill it up. Well, looks like so far, the one vote has decided that the last scene was cute. So that makes me happy.
Yippee!
It
And
I
it's-
felt
was.
cute.
And you guys are tied in voice acting prowess currently.
Yeah, everybody just has one vote.
Well, we've only had one scene so far. People sometimes need to see more before they can make further decisions about what everything else.
Most
is
of
to
those
them.
votes happened before we even did anything.
They take.
That
And
is
I mean,
you know
true.
half
what?
my
They just
lines
haven't
for the
changed.
last one was just stuttering. What? Please, Rico, teach me. Ah.
Well, the good news is in this next scene you have a very different character now.
Very different character.
I seem to be very similar.
You may be similar,
I
but
You
they're
may
both
be the
kind
same
of
person.
similar in a sense, which makes it interesting to try to figure out which one is my character and which one is her character. Hey Halo, welcome. You're just in time
Hey,
for us to
Halo.
start another reading.
You missed me being
Halo.
Rico.
You did.
I missed
Don't
you.
worry. I will. The VOD will be up.
I am the official Rico VA now.
There's gonna be a part of me
Bruh.
that's like, do I put this VOD on YouTube?
Please no.
We
You
need to make a voice
should.
thing for
I
you so you
should,
can
honestly.
actually voice Rico, the bot.
How would you not put this on YouTube?
Yeah.
For fear.
I'm gonna
You have
copyright
to.
strike it.
Immortalizing it. Yeah, I probably will.
Like,
the
this has
VOD
to
will
go
be
to
up,
an
though.
editor.
Yeah.
I'm
These
sending a
role plays
copyright
leave
strike.
you wanting
Somebody
to
needs to
hear the
animate it.
rest. I will say these are not the whole role plays that we're listening to. These are snippets of them that are reasonable to listen
Yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
stream.
Very short snippets.
Yeah.
We're gonna read the next OVAS.
Okay. One day I'm gonna have a channel regime and it's like get a full entire role play published. It's 1 trillion
God.
channel points. So it doesn't happen in my lifetime.
Can you hear me
My
crunching
favorite
my
part is
goldfish?
that it's the channel points that are going to be the thing that make you do it.
Yeah. It has to be channel
I have
points.
so many.
If you put the option out there, they'll take it.
Yeah.
I should mention also, so these do
100%.
have titles. Our role plays have fun titles. The last one was called Flying Meows officially. This one in comparison has a much more neutral title, but this title has haunted us, has become even someone's password here. Emo.
Not anymore. I changed it.
You can't hack her anymore. But this next one is called Midsummer.
But it's 2 separate words.
It's
not
2 separate words.
Midsummer.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Is
Don't
it
know
not
why.
2 separate words?
No.
No.
What the-
There should
And I
be a
don't even
dash,
know
right?
why.
We
There should at
love
least be a
bullying
dash
Worm.
if we're gonna do it like that. That still isn't correct. It's one word.
I think it was like a working title for a while, and then it just like never changed.
They always have working titles, and we never change
That
them.
happens.
Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with this next reading.
You were younger for this one.
Yeah. So again,
Yeah.
Itimar, you're narrating, so
age.
don't read the age out. You're going backwards in time.
Don't read the
Yeah.
age out. You said I had to.
No, I said
Yeah.
please read the age out.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I heard you say don't.
Oh, maybe mentally I said don't, and it came out.
Some part of you is just like, no, please.
No,
All right.
I can't know. I was 15 once.
Same.
October 24th, 2013, 15 years old.
I was
Under
14.
the cover of midsummer heat, the poorly air-conditioned apartment building housed a vast variety of people. They ranged from small families to those who would be considered completely abnormal, all coming
Me.
from different walks of life. Behind one of these doors was a fairly popular author, though nobody knew it was him. He wrote under the pen name of C.M. Shining, though he was anything but the glorious person that his name implied. He stayed shut in his apartment, only opening the door for completely necessary reasons, or when a certain person knocked.
He just
Or-
like me for real.
Rather, when the only person that would come around did so.
The sound of someone at the door was the only thing that could take this author out of his work. Day in, day out, He was either writing or being stressed over his lack of inspiration. Deadlines kept him busy. They were all that he ever thought about. They were his life, after all. Still, he at least spared some time to see who was at the door. Every time he guessed who it was, and he was almost always right. It was a smiling, freckled face with a closed-off yet kind demeanor. The man's reddish hair was regularly cut, but never styled, and fell over his forehead in a sloppy wisps. In his hands was a grocery bag, holding a plethora of frozen microwave meals.
The author stared at him. It seemed that he had forgotten who the man was, but he was really wondering if anything was different about him. Sometimes it just didn't occur to him that he needed to change clothes until it was just too hard to miss.
Is it your hair?
Suppose I got it cut yesterday. When's the last time you ate, Marcus?
What day is it? Tuesday?
Thursday.
Marcus didn't seem surprised, just grimacing at being wrong.
Oh, I ate Tuesday, maybe.
Well, then eat. You know, sometimes I feel like your babysitter. You're like 26 now?
As the man scolded him, Marcus stared down at the bag, opening it a bit.
I'm 27, actually. How much do I owe you, Scott?
Oh, nothing. I already told you that you didn't have to pay me back.
I think it's $60. I hate interest, so I'll give it to you now.
He looked up to Scott, stepping back a bit.
I guess you could come in for a bit.
You don't have to keep repaying me.
Scott muttered. Stepped inside anyway and walked over to an unlit candle, pulling a small lighter from his pocket.
Marcus set the grocery bag on a dusty table, blinking at it for a moment like he had just noticed it. Then he stopped caring and instead went to get his wallet from wherever he put it last. Usually he just left it out near the unused stove, and he did find it there again.
If I don't pay now, I'll pay twice later. And then if I don't pay it then, I'll have to pay it 4 times. And if I don't pay it then...
You and your superstitions.
Oh my god, I forgot.
Scott chuckled, flicking the lighter and starting a small flame at the candle wick. He then walked over to lean against the kitchen's dusty counter.
At least caution keeps me alive. Everyone else is tumbling through life, almost dying every day. Technically, we're dying right now.
Marcus pulled 3 20s from his wallet, slipping in an extra 10.
So take your money. I won't let you leave without it.
He walked over to the counter and set the bills next to Scott, who sighed as he snatched them up and stuffed them into his pocket.
All right, whatever. I can't ever really argue with you.
Scott mumbled.
Did you drive to the store?
I took the bus.
Marcus slid a $5 bill where he left the previous pile of money.
There.
Well, I need to go shopping anyway. You don't have to pay for my bus ride.
I don't want to go to sleep with bad luck because I haven't paid for it all. Besides, it's just $5.
He picked it
I
up
was
and
going to
shoved
read
it
that.
at Scott.
Okay.
Scott took the money with a defeated look.
Jeez, Mark.
I don't care about money anyway.
Well, from the mind of the guy who can barely pay his rent, I beg to differ.
Scott said back. At that, Marcus turned to stare at Scott. Scott looked back before snapping.
No.
But I don't need it. Besides, have you seen what money does to people when they don't need it? It's bad luck.
Now you're just making shit up. I've never heard such superstition.
Tomorrow I might die if I don't do something of worth with it. And I'm not leaving the apartment to do it.
You already gave me more than enough.
Scott said, stuffing his hands in his pockets to pull the cash out in them. Marcus looked at the small bundle cautiously. The taller unbundled them so he could count them, though only glancing at the amount made him frown.
This is way too much.
Don't be a fucking liar.
Marcus shouted, jumping away from Scott with his wallet in firm grip.
It's just
I
enough.
don't need this. Well, I was surprised by that. I don't need this much. Here, take like half of this back.
Marcus rushed away into what seemed to be a closet, arguing back.
I don't want to die today.
He then slammed the door shut and clicked it into a tight lock.
Outside an annoyance, taking only 40 from the money in his hand and leaving the rest on the dusty table.
Whatever, Mark. I'll see you later.
With that, he walked over to the lit candle to blow it out before leaving.
When he could faintly hear the front door shut, Marcus undid the lock on the door and peeked into the room. God, I might need to be like Itimar, you just need to take over. I'm laughing too hard. He walked out when he was sure Scott was gone, but the slight feeling of satisfaction left him when he noticed the bills left on the table. Muttering some curses to himself, Marcus scooped up the pile and counted it, cursing even more.
He wants me to die.
He said to himself, though he didn't have to. Like Scott had said, he was making that bit up just to get rid of the money. Oop.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah. Just to get rid of the money. Which is why he needed to make sure that Scott got it, no matter how much stubborn of a bastard he was going to be about it.
Marcus folded the bills and slipped them back into his wallet, fumbling angrily and nearly dropping it in his rush. He was so irritated when he wasn't cowardly about walking out of his apartment until his door shut behind him and he realized he went outside. Apparently, it was early out in the afternoon and maybe midsummer by the temperature.
Wow.
The sky was uncomfortably clear, the sun quite apparent and making his computer-sore eyes burn. After rubbing at
Me
them
for real.
for a while and cursing at the sun in his head, he looked around carefully. Sometimes he forgot he lived in an apartment complex. Most of the time, it felt like he lived in two big rooms with nothing outside of the walls. Well,
Just like me for
except
real.
maybe Scott, wherever he came from.
Yeah, right.
Marcus blinked, looking at both sides of him, each with a door identical to his own. He wasn't sure if either of them were Scott's.
Scott! Take back your fucking money, you asshole! I don't want to fucking die in this hellhole!
After a few moments, Scott appeared from a door 2 away from Marcus's.
What the hell?
At first, that's the character. At first, Marcus held his hands up, holding his wallet like a small shield. Then he realized it was Scott, and he remembered what he wanted to do in the first place.
You were supposed to take all of the money! Do you want me to get mauled, you bastard?
Well, you ran outside just to give me your money?
Scott looked to the other in disbelief.
The thought also just occurred to Marcus. Suddenly, he was feeling more terrified, but he hid it behind more curses.
Yes! Now take it! I'm getting hives.
I'm not taking your money. I don't need it.
Scott began to walk back into his own apartment.
Marcus followed after him, pulling the money out again and parading it up in the air.
Pick up your damn daughter or something!
Why don't you just keep it?
Scott asked, turning to face Marcus in his doorway.
Giving the other a hard stare, Marcus muttered back.
I don't want it.
He then crumpled the money in his hands and in swift motion threw it over Scott's shoulder.
So take it, you stubborn prick!
Scott looked on in surprise, stuttering a bit. Marcus gave him no time to make any other response, running away yet again back to his own apartment, which he knows was 2 doors away from Scott's now. He opened it and shut it just as quickly, and like the closet door, quote-unquote closet door, locked it.
Scott groaned and shut his own door, picking up the crumpled up bills and stuffing them in his pocket.
That little shit.
Marcus opened the package
Oh,
sent to his
wait.
door earlier, something he had ordered back. Something he had ordered online a week before because he barely went out. He usually got supplies this way, like ink or paper for his printer, which was always in demand whenever he was editing rough drafts in pen the way he preferred. The order was comprised of such things, and also some folders that his editor demanded he get. He was originally going to ignore her, but she threatened to quit if he didn't send the next manuscript in a folder of some sort. Mumbling to himself in complaint, Marcus pulled things out and set them out on the table, counting things over to make sure he had everything he ordered. It was then that there was a knock on the door, accompanied by Scott's voice.
Good morning, Mark. Can I come in?
Marcus straightened at the sudden knock, but his paranoia relaxed when he realized it was just Scott. He went over to the door to open it instead of replying.
Hey, doing well?
Yes.
Marcus replied, blinking up at Scott in confusion. He seemed
What
happier than usual.
What brings you here?
I was just heading back from work and I stopped by the store. So I thought I'd stop by here before going back to my apartment.
Oh. If you want, you can come in then.
Thanks.
Scott grinned, stepping inside the apartment and going to light the candle on the table. He noticed the ample amounts of paper and ink as well as the folders.
What's this?
Just work.
Marcus replied, seeing no harm in it because it could hardly be told what it was for exactly.
I see. You know, you've never really told me what you do.
Telemarketing.
Really?
Yes. It's the second safest occupation someone could have.
And the first?
Being unemployed.
Well, I guess that's true.
What's making you so happy?
Caleb.
Oh, I just... What?
I just
Oh,
like Lulu.
I just got
Fine.
telemarketing. Beautiful. 10 out of 10, Halo. Oh, I love that. Oh, I just got together enough money to get the last book in my favorite series.
Scott said with a wide grin, opening the backpack in his shoulder and pulling out a book wrapped up in a plastic store bag. He unwrapped it and pulled out a book titled The Purple Parcel.
I'd been saving up my pocket change since it came out.
Marcus's eyes widen at seeing his own book in Scott's hands. Shit.
That's your favorite series?
He
Yeah, don't worry,
questioned
I
in
got
shock.
it.
That was an unhealthy coincidence.
Yeah. Have you read it?
Scott asked, holding the book proudly in his hands.
Nah.
Marcus lied cautiously.
I don't have time for something as silly as reading.
Really? Come on, you gotta read it.
Not really. It's just a book with a drab title at that.
The things his company named his books were something he would never let go.
Well, the title doesn't exactly determine the quality of the book. I think they're fantastic books. I have every one in the series thus far.
Marcus was beginning to develop a want of inciting more compliments from Scott, but he never heard them for himself before, and certainly were flattering. But unfortunately, he had to be careful about talking about his own novels.
I'll consider it, maybe.
Mark is just like me for real.
I forgot there was 3 time skips in this one, I think. Just one
Does feel
more.
like he's living
Just
in
one
the
more, I
Twilight
promise.
I'm so
Here
used to
comes.
reading my notes at work, I didn't even process that there was a time skip last time.
Yeah. The dash lines are time skip. Oh.
Marcus groaned as he stared at the email from his editor, which berated him for not yet turning in the summary draft for his next series of books. He didn't even have a good idea of what he wanted to do yet, except that he wasn't going to do another set of cliche mystery plots that looked better as a show on a teen channel. She threatened to post his address online if he didn't send her something soon. It might have been an empty threat, but he replied he would get her soon anyway. Get it to her soon anyway.
He's gonna get her
Good doxy
for
first.
doxing him.
Yeah, that's messed up, dude.
He retired from his computer to sit in the front room and think. He had gotten some quiet thinking in until there was a knock at the door.
Did you finish the last book yet?
It's gonna be muffled through the
Yes, you ignoramus. Now go away.
I can't now.
Scott said back.
Tell me what you think.
Fucking stop. Now leave me alone.
What?
You heard me. I'm not in the mood. Just go do whatever the hell you usually do. I'm not dealing with this right now.
Oh, what's wrong, Marcus?
Scott asked, trying the doorknob to find it locked.
Let me in.
Is everything all right?
No! No, it's not fucking alright. Everything is a mess.
Oh, Mark, I'm sure everything's fine. Just let me in and you can tell me about it.
I don't want to.
Oh, don't be an ignorant slut. Let me in before you break something.
What?
Yeah, you heard me.
That
Don't
shit, just
be
go
an
away.
ignorant slut. Oh, well, fine. Let me in. Please?
Marcus, about to kick his couch over, hesitated. Scott knocked on the door again.
Mark, open the door.
Marcus let out a heavy breath.
Fine.
He mumbled.
Wham, walk in.
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking of all the clips people can get of Snack saying shit.
I curse a lot. I'm not allowed to say slut. Fine.
To
He
me, it just
mumbled.
felt like out of nowhere. It's in the story.
It is kind of out of nowhere.
Snacko, yeah. It wasn't so
Like,
much.
I
that it was
learned a new
Snacko.
word
It
I
today.
think I
felt like
learned
it came out of
from The
nowhere.
Office, and then I was like, "Oh, that's funny."
It'll be funny trying to figure out which one of us wrote it. He
Gee, I
mumbled,
wonder.
dropping the papers in his lap off to the side where Scott couldn't see them, then going over to the door. He slowly opened it.
What?
Are you chill now?
Maybe. Maybe not. That's Snacko. That's not me.
Oops.
Oh, yeah, good.
Scott pat him on the head lightly.
Hey!
So, what's the problem?
Marcus grumbled and pushed his hand away.
I see.
I'm stressed because of work.
Like I said,
Telemarketing is very
I
stressful.
see. Well, maybe a break would help.
Maybe. But my apartment only makes me think of working.
Well, then maybe, possibly, you could leave your apartment. You know, just for the evening. I could make you dinner or something.
Maybe. For the evening.
Great. Now put on something that's not pajamas, and we'll head out.
What if I just put on a shirt?
How about some jeans as well? The robe? Well, the lack thereof.
Fucking hell. How about I just get a haircut while I'm at it?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Fuck no.
And see.
The end.
So, just for context, like, it was he was in his pajamas, and I was just like, ooh, maybe you should throw on
Yeah.
a shirt.
Yeah.
It does sound
Okay.
like he had no clothes, like no shirt on.
Okay,
Knowing that this is
just,
the
His
light,
birthday
the lens,
pajamas.
knowing that this is a view of adult life through the lens of 15-year-olds is astounding.
I mean, it's pretty
Your
pretty
editor
true.
dropped
It's
you.
pretty
I know.
spot on.
That's why it's so astounding.
We already
I
planned for what we're
often-
gonna get into.
I often have a lack of jeans. Understandable.
I'm not wearing pants right now as we speak.
I'm literally
Same.
wearing my pajamas right now
Me
and a shirt.
too. Me too.
For real, for real. I'm just like Marcus, for real,
Marcus
for real.
dressed like all of us for real.
We all relate to Marcus.
Yeah.
Marcus, the most relatable character ever.
The
The fact that Scott is like Southern and also pawing at the door like a fucking who said that? Who said that?
I think that was Taylor.
Odessa the punk pawing at the door like a lost puppy.
Odessa.
Ooh, let me in.
Ooh, woo.
Which one do
Let
you
me
think,
in,
by the
Marcus.
way,
Ooh.
is my character?
The misunderstood misanthrope.
Can you say that in dumb person terms?
Marcus.
Marcus.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're correct. That's Marcus.
I feel like all the emo's characters are very like shy, not baby core, but like
You're gonna call that
please
emo.
let me be a
Call
It's
that.
really funny when you look at me and Wham as real
Puppy.
people.
That is
Poppy.
true. That is
They're
really
poppy.
true. Well,
It's probably
we're
true.
expressing the kind of people we wish we could be.
So you wish you
it's
could be
okay.
me, and I wish I could be you.
Yeah, I look up
Pretty
to you.
much.
One wants to be Rico.
Aw. I mean, Rico's pretty hot, so it's fine.
Oh, so you're saying I'm not hot? Okay.
Damn.
Are you Rico? No.
Don't forget to vote, guys,
That-
on how you felt about that scene and that voice
I
acting.
forgot that
Yeah, how was
Marcus
scene
was
two?
like a crazy, superstitious
Wham was just
fucking
dying,
freak
dude.
before.
He did used to be
Both
really
were dying.
superstitious. He's not superstitious as much anymore as he used to be.
I'm going to die today. I'm
But
gonna
he
be mauled
was.
to death by a pack of wild.
I'm gonna
boars.
die. Take the money.
I think I was trying to write him as agoraphobic, and I might have careened really wildly into it.
He went from agoraphobic
for real,
to
for real.
if I go outside and you don't take my money, I'm going to get mauled by a pack of dogs.
Yeah.
So, did they have dinner together? Did they get to kiss?
They did. They do get to kiss.
They do more than kiss.
Wham caught it like just to tease the chat, like at the perfect point to tease the chat.
I felt great. I was like, I need them to kiss right
well,
now.
you know what, guys? If you want
That's what I'm saying. The chat was waiting for that.
if you want really gay content, the next one's perfect.
Oh boy.
Oh, fuck. No, I might leave. I might leave for this one.
No, you
I
have
can't
to stay.
do it.
You
I
have to
can't-
I
stay.
love the title, Wedding
in.
Police lol.
Do you need
No,
to
no,
do some
it's-
I was
last minute edits to this
13.
one? The lines are a little mixed up.
Maybe I should. We have a second here. We have like 30 minutes for ad break. If you guys want to like do the votes, you can ask me an email
Vote.
questions about the characters too while I
Yeah.
double check the scene and make sure that it's not broken.
I can't
have to
wait
say,
for
I
scene
have to-
4.
I have to call out
Oh wow, I have
Like-
a lot of dialogue here.
Enma and Snacko both making the characters a little bit their own and kind of taking off with it was amazing.
That like I don't know why, but like I never could have imagined Scott as like a southern smooth talker, but I like it like him like that.
Canon
Aw.
confirmed.
A southern
he just
smooth
gave,
talker
like-
pawing at your door like, let me in please, let me in please, let me in please.
It like from
Like-
reading it as I was going down, he struck me as like having that kind of like big brother energy. Like, you know,
Oh, he
come
does
over
have
here.
a
Let me
younger
just
brother in
hold
canon.
you over here.
Well yeah, he's babysitting me.
Saicha asks what happened to Rico
True.
and Shiny.
They're kissing. probably.
Yeah,
I don't know.
explain the story of Ricko and Shiny.
Okay, so as it stands in current day, because a lot of these characters and stories evolved greatly over time.
Yeah, these are all
Believe
still
it or not,
going.
we don't have the same stories and characters that we did when we were 13. So Shiny's story is that he was found much like he was found by Ricko, but instead by a Pokemon coordinator in the Hoenn region. And
Ew.
Team Rocket wanted this shiny Mew that has wildly vicious psychic power, much like the Pikachu in the anime. And so tries to kidnap the shiny Mew, and then his coordinator Taylor goes to rescue him from the Team Rocket laboratory, and tells Shiny to run off, and he'll be right behind him. But then he dies, and Shiny is still
Dang.
waiting for Taylor to come out of this lab until Ricko escapes from said lab and finds Shiny and is like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" They're like right over there, and Shiny's like, "But my dad."
So Shiny's kind of like Hachiko, just waiting at the train station.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So sad.
I just want to interject. I just realized the way I had it was correct. There's a reason. It's because there's a lot of characters in this, so I just gave everyone it in a certain way. So technically,
we're just taking
everyone
turns.
voice acts. Yeah, pretty much.
This is like mostly dialogue from what I can see.
It
too.
is. Yeah, that's
It's
kind of why.
unfortunately mostly dialogue.
Okay. Just
Oh,
I
making
don't
sure
think I
because
can
I,
do
No,
it.
you
it was
know,
good. It was good to check.
Wait,
I
am I gonna
remember.
write my descriptions too? What's that?
Yeah, you're
Wham,
gonna,
I
so you're gonna have to,
narration?
you're gonna have to switch between voice acting and then you're doing your normal voice.
That's
for
gonna be a
narration.
little awkward.
I mean, I
don't
get to
know if I
read
can do
absolutely
one. I
flawless
don't know
time
if I'll
skip.
survive.
I'm gonna cut out bits that are like really small.
I might not survive this one.
I just wanted to make sure because I don't care. We don't have to edit it much more or anything. As long as we just know what we're doing, that's all.
There's a lot of characters.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to specify who the character speaking is, honestly. There's a lot of characters. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it as it is. You kind of really need to
Don't
know which
know what's
character is
going on.
speaking. There's so many characters.
Halo, what's wrong with me is I love angst, all right? My favorite OC, the OC that Wham and I wrote a third of that 1.5 million words about, that character, his name is Steven. He gets kidnapped for 10 years, and because he's a firebird that can be killed and brought back to life, he is tortured for 10 years by being killed and brought back to life repeatedly over and over the course of a decade. I like angst, all right?
Yeah, if we miraculously get to the 5th travel, which I'm not sure, that one does have Steven and my character in it. But
It's
I put
an
it all the
AU
way in the
though.
back because it's funny. Like, some of the dialogue is funny, but it's mostly narration. I was just like, I don't know.
Halo, we're not unpacking that. I'm going through ENBR.
Emo's just like, Emo pokes me. She's like, can you help me write Steven? Can you write William so I can write Steven?
Yeah.
I want
I'm
to put
obsessed with
him through pain today.
I want to hurt him again. Puts him under a magnifying glass in the sun like an ant.
Anyway, why don't I let's see. If I do an ad break, will it reset the timer?
It should.
Okay, let me do an ad break. You guys can vote during the ad break just so it's reset again to 60 minutes at least. Good time to refresh pee, I guess, if your caffeine is overwhelming.
Refresh pee.
And
I'm
then we'll be
actually
back.
we made it
I'm
45
making more
minutes.
tea.
I really bring this on myself, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, so yeah, let's take a BRB. Yes, the answer is no one's ready.
I'm not.
We're back.
All right.
Hey.
Here we go.
Unfortunately.
This is going to be the youngest reading of the readings that we have today.
It's Baby
Oh
Wham.
no,
I should change the
Itimar, you're
number.
gonna want to change cringiest to this one real quick.
Can somebody go get me a beer real quick?
This one's
I
bad.
Shut up. Uh,
Wishing I was still a stoner. I can't be sober for this.
yeah. Emo said that she might have to mute herself because of how this one goes.
This one's gonna be painful. This
Uh-huh.
one's gonna hurt.
Understandable.
Gentlemen, full send. Let's go.
I will preface by saying the way the narration is done is a little different because there's a lot of characters in this one. So everyone's just reading entirely their lines for each character, including actions and such, because otherwise it's just really confusing.
What if I just skip them?
I mean, you can if it feels like the dialogue's just fine. Some of them you can just skip. I will defer to you, but
Yeah.
if you need to say their names to clarify who it is, that would... They can also read though.
I said.
Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Snack or whoever wanted to read its title.
No,
Itimar. Itimar wants
Oh,
to read
the
its title.
title.
And the age.
No, Snacko wanted to start off. Or,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
wait,
yeah.
that was the.
No, I just wanted to read the
No.
time skip.
Yeah, you
Got
got the
it.
title. You can read the title of
misheard-
this and the age.
I
Sorry.
misheard the same thing that y'all misheard.
Dying.
All right. The
Yep.
name of this one is Wedding Please Lol. That is WEDDINGPLZLOL.
No
No
spaces.
No
spaces.
spaces.
It's the best title.
July
I'm surprised
12th,
she's not
2012, 14 years old. Hey,
I was 13.
Chaos, would you
Fine.
mind getting me to California? It's really important. Unity
It's
questions
really
his brother
important.
from across the table. I mean, really important, he emphasized.
I would very much mind. My awesomeness has more important things to do than carry out field trips. Chaos replied, drinking from a can of beer.
Please, Chaos, I really need to do this. I promise to owe you one or two, whatever. Just please get me to California, more specifically John's house. Unity continued pleading, leaning over the table.
You owe me 5.5. That or no deal. Plus, I want to be the best man because then everyone will know I am the best.
How did you know about that? You know what? I don't even want to know. So you'll take me to California if I do all that?
Yeah, sure, why not? Chaos said as he
And you'll
tossed
take
the
me back,
empty
right?
Damn it! I hope you wouldn't say anything about that. Fine. Do you need to go now because the offer expires in 20 seconds?
Yes, now.
Absolutely flawless time skip. Boy, Victor's birthday's in 5 days, Jonathan mumbled, scratching his head from his position on his recliner. You have any ideas for presents?
Not at all, Scarlet replied, sitting on the couch next to him. It's his 18th birthday. It has to be something important or special.
Well, yeah, of course. The question is what it should be. I've already thought up every possibility for the past birthdays.
Chaos entered the room with Unity, pushing his brother onto the couch. Here have a brother-in-law! He said. Before disappearing into shadows, he came in.
Oh, what now? Jonathan called after him, knowing very well that he could not hear him.
Hello, Unity, Scarlet greeted with a single wave of her hand.
Heyo. Unity greeted back, scratching the back of his head. How are you?
Well, I'm dandy, but why'd you decide to drop in? Literally. Jonathan questioned, raising an eyebrow.
That would be nice to know, Scarlet seconded.
Oh, well, Victor's birthday is coming up, and I want it to be really special. Unity began, awkwardly putting his words together.
Right. So, what are you planning exactly? Scarlet asked, positioning herself on the couch to face Unity more properly.
Unity straightened up from his seat on the couch. Victor is really close to my heart, and I would do anything for him.
Ah, wonderful. And what are you getting at? Jonathan interrogated, leaning his elbows on his knees.
Unity slowly reached for one of the throw pillows on the couch just in case. Well, by tradition, I would have to ask the guardians of Victor.
Well, here we are. So, what would you like to ask?
I'd like to ask permission for Victor's hand in marriage. As he finished the question, he quickly lifted the throw pillow in front of him in defense, which was a good judgment because Jonathan quickly stood up, though Scarlet reached up gently to grab his arm.
You want to do what? Jonathan questioned, taking a breath.
I want to marry. No, I need to marry Victor. Unity answered, still hiding behind the pillow.
Pussy.
Scarlet coaxed Jonathan into sitting back down, holding his hand before turning back to Unity. That is very sweet. Of course, he's very happy with you. I don't see a reason why you shouldn't be able to.
Jonathan bit his lower lip, glancing between Scarlet and Unity, before letting out a long breath and turn his attention to Unity. Put the pillow down, boy. You look like a chicken.
Put it down, boy.
Okay.
When revealed, Jonathan looked Unity straight in the eyes. You better not do anything stupid.
Of course not, Unity replied, looking back at Jonathan, trying to muster up some courage. So it's a yes?
Yes. I'll give you permission to marry my brother. Jonathan replied with a nod.
Unity's expression broke into a grin, and he jumped off the couch and went up to wrap his arms around Jonathan. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you!
Jonathan tensed, before patting Unity's back lightly. Right, no problem.
Congratulations. I'm sure Victor would never decline to you, of course.
Yeah, I really hope so.
Absolutely flawless time skip!
You need a sound effect for this time skips.
Unity paced back and forth in the living room, his mind clouded by worry for this very day. It had to be perfect, or else, for him, it seemed all would fall apart if one thing went astray. At the moment, Victor was freshening up, which gave Unity until then to mentally prepare one last time. His hand hovered over one of his side pockets where he had the ring box ready for when he needed it. He looked over to the pile of presents ready for Victor, and the birthday cake over in the kitchen. Thankfully, Chaos had done nothing stupid to anything that was prepared yet. I just hope I don't screw up, Unity mumbled to himself.
Don't worry. It'll be fine. Scarlet reassured from the couch. Jonathan nodded once in agreement. The two had come to visit for the special occasion of Victor's 18th birthday, as well as to witness the proposal by Unity's invitation.
What if I say the wrong word? What if I ask him to bury me?
Oh, it's fine. When I proposed to Scarlet, I stuttered like a motorboat, Jonathan said, with a small laugh on his
You motorboated her? That's crazy.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Anyway, he'll understand. He's bound to say yes, so don't be too worried about it.
Just don't want to look stupid.
It'll come naturally. Just say it like any other I love you, and you'll be quite all right. Don't even think about the words.
Well, all right.
Oh, let's
Hello?
Kale, sorry.
Hey, I'm drinking a beer.
End of
Besides,
scene.
it's not that
Okay.
bad. If you mess up, you only look like a complete idiot for the rest of your life. Chaos said, smacking Unity on the back.
Well, that's one thing not to listen to, Jonathan said with a roll of his eyes.
It's okay. I ignore chaos anyway. And don't hit me.
I can hit whoever I want,
God.
even the president, Ojama. Is that a Yu-Gi-Oh reference? Did Evil
Boy.
write that?
Maybe. Calm down, Chaos. Also, you got the president's name wrong, so I don't think your argument's valid.
Top.
Walking to the room from the kitchen, I'm a different person, sorry. I wish I had more colors.
God, retake.
That's a different guy.
What happened?
Alright, what's the Snacko voice for this one?
Oh, calm down, Chaos. Also, you got the president's name wrong, so I don't think your argument's valid. Wisdom moved. Walking into the room from the
Perfect.
kitchen, you're damn right I'm British. I'm snarky.
This is perfect. Morning, Snacko. There's one more character, but you're good right now. Regardless.
Son
Oh, shit. Now I did it. Regardless of the side comments, you'll be alright. There's nothing to be afraid of. I trust that you'll be able to say what you need to say.
Yeah. Though the anticipation seems murderous.
Well, that would suck. Dying during a proposal?
Well, if you're gonna be negative, you can get your ass out of here. Jonathan grumbled to Chaos.
No, I live here. I have the obligation to stay, unlike your sorry ass. Before Jonathan could retort, the bathroom door opened and Victor walked out, freshly dressed, wings slightly open behind him to dry, and still drying his curly hair with a towel. After a moment of tense silence, Victor jokingly commented, "Well, I sure missed a lot of birthday action, didn't I?"
Oh, don't worry. There's still some birthday cake left. Unity quickly replied, going up to Victor and giving him a hug.
Well, the presents are still undamaged as well. Wisdom.
Oh, good! Chaos didn't eat them? Victor chuckled, going over to sit on the couch with Unity and dropping the towel in his lap. I only eat awesome things! Chaos yelled back in reply. Accept my presents. That would be stupid. Victor ignored Chaos's comment and looked at to the stack of presents. Which one first?
Whichever you want. Wisdom replied curtly. Just pick one.
Damn.
All right. Victor said thoughtfully, reaching for the red one to get it over with and unwrapping it. A wedding cake topper? When it was revealed, all eyes in the room snapped to Chaos. Happy Hanukkah! Chaos declared before disappearing in an instant.
Unity made a mental note to ask Strength to kill Chaos later.
Well, moving on, Victor said with a half-hearted laugh, picking up the blue box to show it was empty. Very nicely wrapped.
Oh God.
Frank clapped himself for a bit. Strength, thank.
Victor then reached for the orange gift box, opening it to receive a very large book of famous poetry. Thanks a lot, Whis.
Wisdom nodded in recognition.
Next, Victor picked up the green box, opening it to see a large assortment of colored notebooks, all covered in pen doodles, and each said Victor on the cover. My old poetry notebooks? He asked with a smile to Jonathan and Scarlett, receiving nods. I haven't seen these in years. Victor mused, setting them aside to give the two a quick embrace. With that, he turned to find there was nothing else in the stack. Where's Eunice?
Unity chuckled lightly. It's not wrapped up in a box. Actually, we have to go somewhere first before you can see her present.
Such as?
A place where snakes play piano.
Sirius's cave?
Yep, just about it. Not exactly in the cave, but in the general area right above it.
In the clearing?
Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
Then what are we waiting for?
The necklace.
Victor laughed, standing and pulling at Unity's hand.
Oh,
I don't know, what are we waiting for? Maybe an invitation?
With a spring in his step, Victor turned around to look around the clearing. Well, wait, was that was the time
you
skip?
forgot
Right?
the time skip.
It doesn't say.
Not
What?
highlighted.
Were you reading history?
Yes.
What?
Anyway,
Time
well,
skip magical
here we are.
princess.
half-hearted time skip.
It's not highlighted now, is it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not flawless.
Really? You heard he questioned with fake skepticism. I don't know, this doesn't seem like the right clearing to me.
Of course it is. I know the place where we met anywhere.
If you say
Oh,
so, little
Oh
dove.
fuck! Oh, I'm killing myself right
Brace
now.
yourself. Brace yourself, Emo.
Are you ready for your present?
No.
If you're ready to give it to me.
All right. But there's something I want you to know first.
Victor smiled and took Unity's hand. Whatever you want.
Unity nodded at Victor, slowly reaching up his hand to gently stroke Victor's cheek.
I can't do this.
My little dove, light to my being. From the very beginning when we first met, you took up a big place in my heart. We started off as friends, but when that friendship grew and we became closer, my happiness began to grow towards its peak. As long as you were with me, close to me, I would always be happy. You are my sweet love, my one and only, the only one I could ever spend my life with. I only desire you, and I only need you in my life to be fulfilled. Every moment we had together, I cherish lovingly as I do you, and every moment we spend from today, I will do the same. My little angel, so sweet, innocent, and beautiful you are to me, and I wish I could show you how much you mean to me with my affections each day of your life. To be together is my only wish, that and my wish for your happiness, just to see you smile, to hear you laugh. I feel enlightened and my heart soars freely. I want to hold you close to my heart forever, and with your permission, be the other half of you, to be the one who want to spend your eternity with in love. He stared into Victor's eyes, which were filled with tears of joy.
Unity! Of course I love you! I feel the same way about you!
Unity reached up to wipe the tears from
Very
Victor's eyes,
profound.
planting a small and affectionate kiss on his cheek. Then he bent down to one knee, reaching into his pocket with one hand. From his pocket, he took out the ring box, opening it up towards Victor. Victor, my little dove, will you marry me?
Of course! Of course I'll marry you! With that, he dropped to his knees in front of Unity and wrapped his arms and wings around him, covering the other's face in kisses.
Overcome with extreme ecstasy, Unity tightly gripped Victor in his embrace. Smiling at each kiss the other gave him, he hesitantly moved back from the embrace, taking Victor's hand and slipping the ring onto his finger.
Wording.
You have no idea how happy you've made me, Unity whispered to Victor, planting a kiss over his lips.
Victor blissfully returned the favor. More tears running down his cheeks, and he felt his heart swell to the point where he thought he would burst at the seams.
Gingerly, Unity continued to wipe the tears from Victor's cheeks, still holding him and refusing to let him go. He slowly took his lips away from Victor's, taking Victor's hand in one of his and kissing over the golden ring.
Victor lifted his free hand to cover his reddened cheeks, swallowing back a new set of sobs as he looked down at the ring and his. I'm assuming that's supposed to be fiancé.
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 Oh.
Fiancé. Is this a dream? Am I really going to marry you, Unity?
I don't know
Why
about
are
you,
you
but it's been
sounding
a
like
dream of
that?
mine to marry you. Yes, Vic, it's going to happen.
So the prince and the little fisher are going to live happily ever after?
Stop.
Of course they are, and the kingdom rejoices in their union.
Stop.
You made it. You
Oh
made it.
boy.
I told you would change your vote. I can't fucking do it. I'm crying. I have to type.
My
Everyone
face
votes
hurts.
cringe for 3.
And our favorite is.
Yeah, because Itimar actually got the voice act for this one.
Yeah.
I gotta say, top-notch voice choices.
That was
Amazing.
painful.
I wish the multiple characters we voiced were like spread out or like indicated in different colors or something.
No, it was
Just
better
like
this way.
kind of like
It was better than
pre-read ahead, be like,
No,
Yeah.
if it's going to be painful
Yeah, I
for
feel
me
like-
and Wham, it's painful for you too.
Mostly for Snackos, because they were really close together. Like, for me, it was like, oh yeah.
The good news is this is the only one that's like this.
Yeah. But that
If
honestly,
there were
that's more
any
of
more
an
like
issue of
this-
not having enough people than anything else.
Yeah, maybe I should have brought Carnation in for this one.
I
Like,
got
Hikaru,
maybe.
I
a
need
full
you.
speech without breaking, thank you.
You did. It was beautiful.
I
was like, I pick Itimar for this.
love the
Yeah, that was
name
so
for the fourth
much
one.
dialogue, and you just plowed through it.
And
did
all of it was
90%.
so painful.
You have no idea how many role plays we had in that period and beforehand that were just dialogue back and forth for pages and 90% they're just complimenting each other.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
feel it. You can feel it in
Sounds
that.
about
My
right.
little dove, my favoriteest little angel. By the way,
Welcome,
Victor
Raiders.
is an
You're
angel,
my
that's why
favorite.
That
I'm
last
into it.
part.
Oh god, raids. Hi,
Oh.
Raiders.
Hello,
Oh,
Raiders!
no.
Welcome
This is
to a
not the
very
time.
special Wham stream.
Hi. We're
You just
reading my
missed
high
the
school
best part.
roleplays.
The
Yeah,
cringiest one.
you did miss the most cringy
That
ones.
yeah, the last page.
Well, the next one's fun though. This one is one you picked, Ema.
The last page. This one really like that's an RP. That is just undistilled
We're getting
RP.
into it now, yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's just
Really
thick
well.
with it.
And at least 3 people have no idea what's going on.
Hey, think of it this
Yeah,
way.
hello.
Think of it this way.
Yeah,
This
welcome,
is
Raiders.
this is a part 1 to introduce you to the characters, and then in the future we can do part 2 with the continuation of the story.
Ow.
It's number 4 a continuation.
I can't.
No,
I
number 4 is not a
can't.
continuation. It's new characters. Number 4.
Wham's
Okay.
talking about doing this again.
Yeah, a sequel.
I'll actually.
I wanna. I'll be Rico any day.
Oh god.
Because
The next one,
I'll be Chaos any day.
I
God, chaos.
I love
Happy Hanukkah.
Hanukkah. Have a good lurk. Have a good lurk. Oh, my face hurts so much.
All right, so
I actually started.
I do want to do a shout out for the raid that came in. Thank you so much.
yeah.
Oh wait, that's sorry, I did it wrong. My bad.
Interesting.
Oh, what? Oh. I forgot my shout outs off. Whoops.
Wham?
My shout outs off.
Wow,
Let's do it
can't
with
believe.
the command. I have to do the slash command right now.
Your shadows broke? What happened?
No, I turned it off because it gets a notification out.
Oh.
I just turned it off completely.
Right.
I didn't think about the command.
Lord.
Anyway,
So the next one, I
well, we're not going to start the
specifically-
next one yet. Let's
Yeah.
give the voice actors a break. But also, if you guys have any questions
Let's-
or poke, you want to
Let's
poke
simmer
us?
on number 3 for a bit.
We gotta simmer
I
on
have
He
this.
a
needs
question.
colors.
Yeah.
I have
Let's
a question.
bask.
Oh wait, we
We
also have to
have-
determine which characters are whose too.
Oh yeah. Whose is
What?
whose?
I think you could tell though.
Oh, true.
I'm gonna say
That.
I think that Unity was emo.
Ha.
Nope.
There was like 50 characters. I, have no
Chaos
fucking
was
clue what
emo.
happened.
Wait, I want to hear everyone on each character. So okay, so I answered a little bit ahead. Unity is mine. Chaos, you said is emos. Enma,
I think
Itimar,
so,
and
yeah.
Snacko. What do you think?
There was way too many characters. I don't fucking know who was what the hell was going
Chaos was
on.
Happy Hanukkah.
Something about Hanukkah. What? Just all the things.
Maybe,
So I have
Like
no
a
clue.
summer dream.
maybe we should just tell him. You want to tell him your character's
Yeah.
emo?
I think
Um,
Scarlet was Wham.
all of you could not be more incorrect.
Yeah.
The only characters that were mine were Jonathan, Victor, and Scarlet.
The ones with
Oh.
normal names were hers. The ones
I
with
forgot about
abnormal
Victor, and I
names were
was
mine.
Victor.
Fair
Um,
enough.
So
That
mine
tracks.
were
Chaos,
Unity,
Wisdom,
Victor,
and-
Strength, and Chaos.
You said Victor.
Oh, sorry.
okay, no,
Unity, Wisdom, Strength, and Chaos.
Not Victor.
Victor's hers.
I do have a question about this one though.
Yeah.
Can you explain some of these characters? Because like there's really no sort of description.
That's the best part.
We can't explain. You did catch that there's some complicated things going on where they're disappearing. They got wings. There's shit going on.
Yeah.
Like, is this a pony fic?
Asking us to explain their lore is like asking us to lay out the Silmarillion. Like,
Okay, I can simplify.
I read the Silmarillion.
They're all humans. Well, no, they're all humanoid, but they can shapeshift into different things. At least mine can. Hers are all angels. They're all
okay.
angels, so they have wings. Mine can shapeshift into various things. Chaos can turn into a shadow shifter thing. This is a creature I made up. Unity can turn into a little white fox. So if you ever seen me draw on this little white fox, I see that I said looks like Kurt. I call him Paco. That's Unity. Wisdom can turn into a phoenix, and Strength can turn into a sea dragon. I changed their names later in my life. And by later, I mean next year, after this year.
Oh boy.
So they have normal names now. Unity, I changed to Francis. Wisdom, I changed to William. So if we mentioned William, that's Wisdom.
Incredible.
Chaos became Abraham, and Strength became David. So they have normal names now, but this was back
Also-
then.
Wisdom, Strength, and Chaos are triplets.
Yes, they're triplets. And they have completely different
doesn't mean they can't
personalities
kiss.
than they used to. In this roleplay, they have one personality type that I completely changed later because it's really cringe. But you can just imagine
Everyone
them,
is
you
very
can just imagine them
different.
as humanoids who sometimes do magical things. It's honestly
Yeah.
not super important. It doesn't come up too much in our early role plays. It's just a flavor.
Itimar thinking it was a pony fic is like infinitely funnier.
Yeah, there's a
And it kind of does like it does have the vibe.
Oh, hi, move.
There's
Oh,
just like
pony fic?
there's wings and there's magic.
Yeah,
and,
there's wing-
and
I can
people
see
are
it,
named
I can
after
see it.
adjectives.
I can see the
Oh my
confusion.
And the way Chaos behaves. This is 100. You
Chaos
could,
is like
adapt this to be
evil
a
Pinkie
pony
Pie.
fic and just.
Yeah.
He's either Pinkie Pie or Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
God, my face hurts. Anyone else? You want anything else?
Hi,
to throw
Moof.
us on?
Haven't seen you in a million years.
If you just got here, Moof, you missed the best thing ever.
You miss so
But,
much. Oh
hey,
my goodness.
it's gonna be on the VOD.
I was
gonna
trying
be
to
on the
seduce
VOD.
Enma,
Yeah, we
clawing at the
Snacko
door.
and I have been like at it.
They've
It's
had
true.
attention.
This time was Itimar and Enma though.
I was
Oh,
pawing
you were
at the
lurking.
door,
Okay, hell yeah.
trying to get Enma to let me come in.
Let me in.
Marcus, let me in. Let me in, Marcus, let me in. It's like those fucking YouTube videos where it's like Goku tries to get into your house.
Knock, knock, knock. It's
The-
me, Goku.
The next one will
think-
be a fun combination of Itimar and Snacko, which we haven't seen yet.
I think we're gonna have to probably do a quick
we
ad
are
break.
we are
going to
do a quick ad break. I
Yes,
just wanted to see
yes.
if anyone had some last things to say before we did it. If not,
Yeah.
we could go ahead.
My only comment is Starscream 17. And to the break.
All right, see you guys in a minute.
Oh god.
Okay, we're back.
Can I
Sorry,
read
that was
the
a
title?
big break.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
we had
back.
to break really hard on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very important to rest our voices. There's
When was toiling.
yeah, there's nothing happened. You don't need to worry too much about it.
Except I died.
Anyway, we're totally ready to start the next scene.
Yep.
You definitely want to be looking at the screen for this one, is what I will
Yeah.
say.
It's
Alright.
highly encouraged that you guys look at the text so you understand.
Yes.
I know it's been total ASMR up to this point, but get out of bed, stretch a little bit.
Yeah.
You'll regret everything.
All right, when you're ready,
Put
read
your
the
glasses
title.
on. Do I read the title?
I think Itimar been
Yes.
reading it.
Okay.
Scene 4. Daka you baka. Ooh slash 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 ooh.
I think it's more of a ooh.
Ooh.
I hate it here.
No, Itimar became TTS. All right. Who's reading the age?
August 31st, 2014, 16 years old.
As he worked on his assignments, he often checked the time on his cell phone as the minutes dragged by. Honestly, he was growing a little impatient with the extra hour between them. He was forced to endure, though, until he finally got the excuse to switch from researching on his phone to his laptop. After migrating his school supplies to his desk and tossing his jacket from the chair to the floor, he turned on his laptop. Of course, before he dared to open his browser to continue his homework, he signed into the chat client. The chat client.
Shut up.
Full.
Generic chat line.
Yeah.
The
Is it
loading
electric?
Shut up. I will show it. The loading symbol soon stopped, and the client logged him in. Soon after, a message notification popped up from DockerEye's username profile. Kurt immediately checked it, excited until he saw it was just the last message from their conversation the last time they talked. He huffed to himself, leaning against the back of his chair defeatedly.
How disappointing.
He muttered, turning his attention to his assignment.
It wasn't until almost 3/4 of an hour later that the chat application notified Kurt of another message. Kurt looked up from his papers at the sound the client made, grinning at what he read.
Scream 17. Why is it so hard to use a webcam? Glasses emoji. Upset face.
Kitty Kurt. Aw, is the little baby Daka having techie problems? Winky cat face.
Starscream 17. Don't be a mean jerk. Starscream 17. I had to turn my laptop off and on 10 times.
Oh my god. Sounds like
Kitty
me last
Code.
night.
You could have called Nerd Squad.
Starscream 17. But money. Oh.
Kitty Kurt. Damn. Kitty Kurt, that's always the problem.
Starscream 17. Although I still spent $5 to get my friend to fix it.
Kitty Kurt. Wow. Kitty Kurt. So you got it to work? Cat face with paw.
Starscream 17. Yet I don't know if you deserve it.
Pouty glasses face.
Kitty Kurt
That's what
crying
the
ooh.
Please.
Starscream 17.
Kitty Kurt crying ooh face.
Starscream 17.
Kitty Kurt, I want to talk to you.
Starscream 17. Well, okay. KK. Glasses happy emoji.
Cool kid face. Kurt smiled at his laptop screen, straightening on his seat and setting his homework aside to finish later in the weekend. He had seen pictures that Dakai had sent him, but it had been a while, and he had yet to hear his voice or see how he really acted. Wondering about what it would be like to really talk to them, Kurt typed his reply.
Kitty Kurt. All right, I'll send the call then.
After a moment of breath, Kurt moved his cursor to the green buttons next to Dakarai's username and clicked Video Call. The screen changed after a short moment as the client pulled up a video window. It soon loaded as the call was answered, although the image it showed was just black. Kurt laughed a bit, waving his hand.
Daka, can you hear me?
Yeah?
Dakarai's voice soon answered, pausing a moment.
Sorry. I haven't tried a cam with this program yet.
The sound of the other's voice made Kurt smile brightly, and he chuckled.
Try enabling it. Like, I think there's a thing in the call options thing where you select which cam to use.
Tutorial.
Which cam? But I only have one. Why do I have to tell it that?
Dakurai asked confusedly, accompanied with the sound of frantic clicking of his mouth. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Well, then you'll know which one to click.
Kurt said back, rolling his eyes dramatically.
Oh, I think I found it.
Dakurai said, just as a loading wheel came up again. The black image went away, soon replaced by the video of the other messy-haired college student. The camera didn't seem to have the best quality, but Kurt could still plainly make out the young man he had seen in several photos. Some things were different, including the length of his hair, now a little longer, and that he had some unshaved hair on his chin.
Kurt bounced a bit in his chair, waving his hands again.
Ah, there's the face I've been waiting to see. Hi, Daka.
He offered another smile, positioning the top half of his laptop so his own face could be shown better.
Dakurai chuckled, relaxing back into his seat now that his camera trouble was solved.
Hey, Kurt. Nice scarf.
Ah, thanks. You really
Kurt
like it?
snickered, tugging a bit at the end of the soft blue scarf still wrapped around his neck.
You really like it?
Yes, it looks really warm. I'm jealous.
He's so creepy now.
Stop.
He's slowly turning into Frieza. If you like it, I could make you one, though. I don't know if you'd want a blue one or one that matches your eyes. I mean, it only
Aw.
makes sense if you want to be a total girl about it.
Not on anymore.
I don't even know what color is supposed to go with my eyes. Brown? Mocha?
Well, I'd be able to tell better if your cam didn't have a single pixel per inch. Or I could just make you a scarf with the color that look good with your clothes. What colors do you normally wear?
At the question, Darkrai gave Kurt a blank stare.
Lots of colors?
Wow, you're as helpful as a fake pocket.
Kurt sighed heavily, reaching under his desk for his yarn basket. He looked through it on his lap for a moment before holding up some yarn that he had an alternation of different shades of brown.
How's this look?
It looks like a cat's dream come true, which is fitting for you. You're really picky about clothing. Don't look in my closet.
You might find me in there.
I'm not picky.
Kurt retorted with a small huff, putting his yarn basket down and setting the brown yarn on top of his desk.
I'll start on your scarf later tonight or something. Hey, if I finish it soon enough, it can be a Christmas present.
Okay, so that dash is
Time
a time
skip.
skip, yeah.
Yeah, time skip.
Time skip.
Awesome time skip. Ooh.
Before the both of them really realized it, Christmas vacation was already about to begin, along with what was going to be their first time actually seeing each other. The two had already discussed a lot of their plans, mainly how and where they would meet up. Now, they just had to fly to California.
Wow, California again, weird.
California
Starscream
girls.
17. Hey,
Oh, no.
cat. You there?
Kitty Kurt. Oh shit, sorry, I was doing homework, frowny face. But now I'm not, because vacation. Devious cat face.
Starscream 17. Yeah. Starscream 17. I'm so excited. Happy face.
Normie happy face.
Kitty Kurt. Same. I can't wait to meet up with you, cat face.
Hello.
He died.
Kitty Kurt, we were gonna have
Oh.
so much fun. Gonna head on a plane tomorrow.
Starscream 17. Me too. I have to wake up at 4 a.m.
Kitty Kurt. Oh, really? That sucks, man. Kitty Kurt. I have an afternoon flight, cat face, at like 1.
Starscream 17. Lucky.
Kitty Kurt. But I'm gonna have like 5 hours of flight or something, frowny face. I'm gonna feel, or Kitty Kurt, I'm gonna feel like it's 6, but it's really gonna be 3. Really,
Stop.
really sidelong glance.
That is a sidelong glance. Starscream 17. Lol. Yeah. Starscream 17. You want a vid chat? Or
Kitty Kurt. Yes.
Starscream 17? Don't be shy then. Winky, triple smile.
Kitty Kurt. Don't think I will. Devious cat face plotting.
This single voice has been putting Snacko in the lead.
Amazing. It hurts so much.
A window popped up on their screens, showing their webcam views. Kurt waved with a bright smile when he could see Darkrai.
Hi, Adaka, all packed?
Darkrai smiled back at him, scooting forward in his seat.
By this point, yeah. The only difficult thing I had to deal with was finding a sitter for Rhea.
Yeah.
Rhea? Rhea
Right.
Hecate?
Rhea.
No, I didn't realize that was the cat's name. Ignore me.
I'd almost
no,
forgotten about
that's
that
turtle.
turtle of yours.
Oh,
I don't know who this is. I'm just Starscream
Yeah.
17.
I don't know.
Kitty
Kurt,
Cat, are you
hello?
okay?
What? No, we're here.
Kitty Kurt?
No.
To be fair, it's hard to see because Anonymous Iguana keeps popping up text in front of all the lines.
Excuse me.
I'd almost forgotten about that turtle of yours.
How could you almost forget something so cute? Anyways, got everything settled. You?
Yep, everything's packed. Oh man, I really can't wait.
Same here. I've saved up lots of money for our day out.
Oh, you didn't have to do
$20.
that.
Darker simply shook his head.
It's too late. I've already saved it up. And now I have to spend it. And I'm not going to spend it on a webcam.
Kurt scoffed a little.
All right, if you insist.
I do insist.
Darker said back,
God.
sticking out his tongue a bit.
His metal tongue.
Besides, not everything is going to be free, you know. Relax.
Oh.
But now I feel like I'm giving a lame present.
Oh, it's not a contest. Besides, I'm going to love my gift. I'm going to be the only one to have it at college.
Kurt chuckled lightly, glancing off to the side.
Yeah, I
Trust
guess so.
me, Kurt. Well, trust me, I'm going to interrupt you. No. That's how much trust you should have. But trust me, Kurt. I wouldn't want anything else. I'd be really glad to have it. Especially since it's really cold here.
He shivered for effect.
At the other's reassurance, Kurt let out a sigh with an amused grin.
All right, I guess it doesn't suck that bad.
Oh, it doesn't suck at all.
You haven't seen it yet.
Kurt said with a roll of his eyes.
Maybe I have.
Darker
Wink.
said with a wink.
Or maybe I'm just really confident about your scarf knitting skills.
Don't get too confident yet if you haven't already seen it.
No, too late.
Kurt rolled his eyes again before giving another smile.
So any plans for Christmas with your family?
Darker shrugged, picking at his nails.
So far, all I know is we're going to have some fancy schmancy dinner.
Fancy schmancy dinners are the best kind of dinners. On holidays, at least. Any other time, I prefer some pizza or something.
Looking back up at the camera with a chuckle, Darker agreed.
Yes, definitely. Got something exciting planned, or just a dinner too?
A gathering of my extended family. We do gifts and stuff with our separate families at home, but then we all gather at my grandma's place and we play a bunch of games that usually end in violence.
Oh, wow. Definitely exciting. My family's not so big for something complicated like that.
Trust me, you're better off.
Sure, if you say so, Kurt.
Darker shrugged before quickly shifting into an excited mood.
Oh, guess what?
Kurt perked up at Darker-Eye's sudden change in demeanor.
What?
I got my parents to agree on giving me a certain graduation gift.
Darker replied, a knowing grin on his face.
Guess what it is?
I'm scared.
Kurt tilted his head questioningly. Dougie.
What is it?
A hairless cat.
At that, Kurt smiled widely and bounced a bit in his seat.
Really? Oh my gosh!
Darkrai smiled to himself at Kurt's reaction. Nailed it.
Yep. I just have to graduate.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem.
Kurt kicked his feet a little under his desk.
We better meet up again after graduation. I want to meet your cat and crochet at little sweaters.
Oh, I haven't even got it yet, and already you're in love with it.
Of course I am. It's a cat. If that won't send me sneezing to the ceiling.
No, that sounds painful.
The other said, chuckling at Kurt's expression.
I guess you would call that a
Oh no.
catastrophe, wouldn't
no.
Kurt gave Darkrai a look.
Really?
We all did. We all
Darkrai
did.
simply grinned.
Your jokes are impossible.
gonna
I
pee right
know.
now.
The hysterical. No
not
one can
narrating
compete with
anymore.
my jokes. My talent, don't you think?
I hate it here.
You have cat to be kidding me right now.
No, right meow.
Right meow.
I'm positive that has made the best joke. Pause down. There. Perfect.
You better stop these puns before I come furious. These are rather pawful.
Darkrai smirked.
A cat stop won't stop.
Kurt made an exaggerated roll of his eyes.
Wow.
I know. I'm super
no.
amazing. What would you do without me?
Darkrai said with a laugh, spinning in his chair a bit.
Probably be really bored.
Probably. It's not like my roommate is ever here to chat with.
Wink. Darkrai stops his chair to face the other again.
Well, your roommate is missing out.
Kurt scoffed a little.
Oh, please, he's just missing out on me being a total nerd.
But you being a total nerd is my favorite part about you.
Darkrai replied honestly, leaning his elbows on the desk.
So he's totally missing out.
Oh, you flatter me.
Kurt chuckled, looking off a bit.
I hope you're flattered.
God.
Kurt laughed for a moment longer before asking,
So how ready are you for winter break? Because I'm pretty damn ready.
Quick change of subject.
Changing the subject.
Incredibly ready.
I would.
I'm not
that
looking
voice.
forward to the plane ride, though. I like flying, but I don't like sitting down for a long time in an uncomfortable seat with only a few bathrooms around.
He needs like 7.
This
I
is
need
true.
7.
how often do you
I
need
get
to go to the
restless,
bathroom?
honestly.
Oh, I'm going to be so bored too. I'm nothing without the internet.
Just like me for real.
Pretty sure you can bring your laptop.
Kurt said back with a raise of his eyebrow.
The character I have a ticket for doesn't have Wi-Fi on the planes. And anything bigger than a tablet has to be stowed away for the lot of it.
Getting really
Or
real.
in the airplane mode. I don't know what else to do with a laptop if I can't get on my games with it.
Kurt frowned a bit.
Well, that sucks. Bring a notebook or something.
But it's not the same.
Darkrai said, giving a mock puppy whine.
Go on.
Oh,
do
our
the puppy
poor
dog.
baby
Yeah,
doesn't
come
get to
on.
play Eve for like 5 hours.
Don't make fun of my sorrows. Pouty face.
Darkrai replied with a pout.
I could die of boredom.
Boy.
All right, I'm sorry. Try taking lots of naps.
Sakurai sighed, resting his head onto the table.
Kurt rolled his eyes.
You're hopeless.
Uh,
Don't pout.
Too bad.
Sakurai bumbled into his desk.
And he
But I'm
pouted
trying
harder.
to enjoy your presence, and your pouting is making that very hard.
Sakurai raised his arms up to slap his hands onto the keyboard.
Kurt chuckled, crossing his arms.
If you're gonna pout, I'm gonna leave.
Oh, no, you're not. You enjoy my company too much.
Kurt rolled his eyes, positioning his cursor over the end call button on the client.
Oh,
I
come
can
on.
totally end this call. I even have the end button ready.
Sakurai
Kurt.
lifted his head back. Oh.
Sorry, it made me so upset I just had to blurt it out. Kurt.
Are you done pouting?
Kurt questioned, smirking a bit.
Yeah.
Good then.
Kurt said with a little smile.
Man, you're such a tyrant.
Sakurai said with a frown.
I demand my rights.
Kurt laughed a bit.
Yeah. You have a right to 0 pouting.
Sakurai stuck out his. Oh, wait. Did I do that? Right? Yeah. Sakurai stuck
Yeah.
out his tongue at the other before turning to the side in his chair.
Rude.
Oh, don't be mad at me.
Kurt whined.
No, I'm busy planning a coup.
Kurt made a whimper.
Oh, God, don't overthrow me.
I'm sorry, Kurt. But it's for the common good.
No.
Sakurai chuckled before turning back towards the other.
Anyway, we've agreed on what we're going to do, right?
Yes, I think.
Well, I guess that's as much of a yes as I can ask for.
Sakurai gave the other a grin.
It'll be worth the plane ride.
I can't wait.
Same here. I'm going to do my best to make sure I've got nothing to work on for Christmas break, too. Happy Hanukkah.
In the distance, chaos shouting.
Happy Hanukkah!
I checked the syllabuses and got ahead of my assignments.
Kurt said with a shrug.
I'm just hoping for the best.
Should have thought of that earlier.
Sakurai gave the other a finger point.
A finger point.
Don't you judge me?
I'm not judging you, dork.
Well, it sounded like it.
Don't be a baby.
I can't help it. I'm just a big baby at heart. I like warm milk and being tucked in.
That's a clip.
Kurt rolled his eyes.
And when I show up, I'll give you a big glass of warm milk and tuck you into bed. You big baby.
After laughing at Kurt's comment, Sakurai gave him a playful wink.
Wink.
I'm looking forward to that.
That was the worst thing I've ever
Starscream 17.
experienced. Thank you.
I'm glad we're done with this one.
Oh my god, my voice.
I-
Oh,
The only reason we had that long of a scene at the end was because I needed to hear you guys say the "I like warm milk" and being tucked into bed.
Yeah.
I like warm
And I did
milk
not
and
expect it to be
being
in the
tucked
voice
in.
of Starscream.
It is not Starscream, it's Starscream 17. We're legally
Oh, okay, my bad.
distinct. So we
My
don't get
bad.
sued into oblivion.
Oh
Can
my
you just give
God.
me a good
Kitty
kill the
Kurt.
Autobots?
No.
Okay.
It's too busy drinking milk.
All right.
Is he being drinking
First-
milk and being tucked into bed?
First important question: which character do you think is
my
mine,
God.
Dr. or Kurt?
I think you're
Oh my
Starscream 17.
God.
All right, Itimar. What do you think?
I think that I'm a cat boy.
You are now. Winky face.
What,
You know, like,
what do you think,
yeah.
Enma?
I think Starscream 17 was Wham.
Damn, you're right.
They're not even Zachariah and Kurt. They're Starscream
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
Kurt.
No, it's
Kitty Kurt.
Starscream 17, dude.
I don't even remember why I named him that. I totally
Just a
lost
random screen
Transformers.
name.
Were you,
This is
hold
a
on, were you
gamer, and
17 when you
obviously
did this?
gamers also like
No, I was
Transformers.
16.
So you were
Yeah.
projecting, you're like, oh, this is a mature name.
I don't even watch
Ooh.
Transformers. I don't even know Transformers things. I don't know why his name is Starscream. Oh goodness. I have no clue.
I mean, I could see a Dark Fury have that as like a username.
I just want to point out that in let's see, where is it? In the conversation, Dakari and Kurt having a conversation, and Dakari being Starscream 17. I had to try so hard not to make a comment about him talking about airplane.
Oh, that's true.
Damn! You missed that chance 20 years ago.
It's like
I
some
didn't
Freudian
miss it.
slip.
I kept it together.
Again, Wham didn't know jack shit about Transformers.
SMH.
I don't know anything about
Uh.
Transformers.
SMH.
To be fair,
47 is your friend username. Oh my god. I'm
Amazing.
Oh,
To be
my
fair,
God.
I think even though I gave the Dark Fury the silly voice, very like cute coded, very like cutesy wootsy. It could have been read completely
mode.
different. It is baby mode,
At first,
but
at
yeah.
You
first
made
it was a
him
little
sound
silly.
so creepy with the fucking
Yeah.
But
I
I was
voice.
so into it by like
Intentional.
the second part. Like it was good, not knowing, what the characters are supposed to sound like.
It's really hilarious.
When
for
you were
us.
highlighting stuff, there was like
Wait.
certain words
Yeah.
that I could see my character saying, and I just thought the dissonance between the two would just enhance it. So
It did. I don't care what they say. It did for me.
No
Ooh.
matter what they say.
Oh man.
remember to vote.
Yeah, don't forget
Yes,
to vote.
please.
How you felt
I'm
about
going-
Team 4. Was it
I'm
cute?
downloading the VOD
Was it the
specifically to
pure
clip
news?
this specific one to listen to when I'm sad.
Amazing.
This one is very
It will
close to being
fix me.
cringiest to me.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
think this was the
I'm-
cutest one.
Yeah.
I think it was the cutest one. Yeah.
Despite
I have to
Starscream being
change.
there.
Wow, that's
Starscream
actually that's a
17.
good point. The Starscream energy did not take away from the cuteness factor, so
It didn't, and it made somehow even fit better into the fact that he was getting a hairless cat too.
Imagining actual Starscream like petting a hairless cat, like I'm planning a coup.
Something Megatron.
Yeah.
The cat's name is Megatron.
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to mention something before we did another one, if we were going to do another one. So me and Shelly. I'm sorry. Well, it's fine. You're fine with that.
I'm not. My real name's not a secret.
I'm
I'm like
sorry.
you.
Me and Emo. Okay, Shelly. Yes. Thank you for being very good about calling me Wham.
I'm doing my
Yeah.
best.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
So me and Emo actually gave ship names to each of our pairs in the style of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh,
Ship
boy.
names. Have you ever heard of
Mhm.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh,
Ship
yeah.
names, which are like, puzzle shipping,
Yeah,
tender shipping, all that? We gave
puppy shipping.
we gave
Woo.
names to our character
Woo
ships.
shipping.
And we sorted our folders by their ship names, so we could always,
Oh, boy.
we have folders upon folders of these role plays, which is not
The only one that
surprising.
doesn't have a Yu-Gi-Oh style ship name is Scott and Marcus. They're just Midsummer.
Yeah, we just call them Midsummer. That's just what they are.
Yeah.
Do you
One of them
remember-
is mid, the other one is summer.
Do you remember what this one is, Emo?
I believe it's diamond shipping.
No, that's a Yu-Gi-Oh ship.
Fuck.
This one is tutor shipping.
Tutor shipping. Why the fuck is it called tutor shipping?
That's a magic ship name.
I think in one of the original iterations it made sense. Otherwise, we miscategorized it. But it's in the tutor shipping folder.
That's stupid. We need to change that.
What do you got? What would you
No
guys
one's tutoring
name
anyone.
it?
We're doing shadow games now.
Starscream shipping.
Stop.
Scream
Chat
17
client shipping.
Cat shipping.
Woo shipping.
The one that we did first, Ricochet and Shiny don't have one of those names, actually. We never came up with one for Ricochet and Shiny.
We just called them the Muse.
We just called them the Muse, yeah.
I love them both.
Unity and Victor have
Yes.
one, though. Do you remember that one, Emo?
Of course I do.
Yeah.
It's light shipping.
Yeah, that one's light shipping, because they're both stunning, dazzling little stars.
Or something.
Or something.
Or something.
Yeah.
That's the pretext.
What was the I suddenly have amnesia.
Yeah. Actually, no.
Oh, okay.
Originally, we did call Midsummer Mystery Shipping
Oh yeah.
because Marcus was a mystery novel writer
Because secret author.
and he
yeah,
had a secret
I
life.
get it.
Yeah. And then we were like we just couldn't escape the Midsummer name, even though it was a placeholder.
It followed us.
I still wanted them to kiss, like really bad. The tension
They do
was
more
there.
than other role plays.
Shut up.
Oh, can we read these?
That's the next. That's a next time one.
Yeah, it's
It's
next
the
time.
After Dark.
Kill me.
In that folder.
I mean, I'll
we moved
I'll
to
do
Wham's
it.
other channel.
Our favorite ship is called Fire Shipping. Change of subject. Because they're on fire.
They're
They're literally on
Ship
fire.
is
It only
on
lasted
fire.
one chapter
they-
and they dead.
They are both on fire a lot, Constantly.
I want to read it. I just like reading these
I
These
mean-
are
because
great.
I used
Fun fact.
for the longest time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did for Brony conventions a very popular After Dark panel that I'd read like fanfics and like shipping stuff, whether it was like Sonic X Mario or whatever.
Oh wow.
Everybody would like you could submit up until an hour before, and then I had like a few people would help me like proofread it to make sure I wasn't like saying slurs and stuff. But if it was like not safe for work, it was still cool because like 18 plus only. And there's some like crazy RPs out there.
I
Dude.
imagine.
When I go to
I've seen
cons,
some of
I
them.
Did you
always
read
get
Spider
Someone
panels.
next
Seas?
to
I
me.
love that one.
I've written some of those crazy
Uh-huh.
fanfics.
Yeah.
Like my Yu-Gi-Oh! Vor trilogy.
I've read some of those on
The
Sea of
what?
Thieves.
I mean, I'll read all these
that's
on
her.
stream. When,
My
let's make it
Yu-Gi-Oh!
happen.
Vor trilogy.
Doesn't matter what it is, I will read it.
You can
Let's go.
call me for it.
God.
Awesome.
I'm
It'll just
here.
be me
Yeah,
and Emma, hot and
you're
heavy.
fully stuck with us now.
We do, fun
Yeah.
fact, have one of our fire shipping stories on Fiction Press.
Ooh.
Let's make this
It's not finished.
like
we did actually start posting it because we were
monthly
like,
thing.
we need
There's
to
like 2 chapters on there.
yeah, there's 2 chapters. we have fully written out their story like to pages upon pages. That one is only 2 chapters.
We have hundreds of pages of those 2.
Beautiful.
I would even say thousands if we include all the really old shit.
What's gonna be amazing is selling anyone on reading any of that after seeing the next snippet, which is they are completely 100% not at all what we write them as in anything else.
It's an AU.
It's a very terrible AU.
It's certainly an AU.
But we won't do that quite yet because we need to do another break after that
Good.
that
My
story.
voice. It
Mhm.
hurts.
So we're gonna do
I need
another
to stretch.
another good
and
break.
Free service Starscream.
Starscream 17.
Hey, but don't forget to vote. Don't forget to
Say
vote for your
the whole
favorite voice
thing.
actor. Snacko's winning after sacrificing his voice for Starscream.
I'm not trying to bribe you, but you know.
And otherwise,
I'm pretty
vote,
cute.
vote on your thoughts.
You
of the
easily got
scenes.
my vote.
All right, let's be right back.
I had
Okay.
hope for a moment there, but no, I
I'm
knew
hungry.
Snacko was going to win.
All right, we're back.
Hello.
Yay.
Oh, I'm
We're back.
a little ahead of this.
Hello.
We're not ready to read yet. We're ready to say hi before we read.
Hi.
All right, so we do have another one that it looks like we have time for. I already apologized to Enma because there's a lot of narrative in this one. It's gonna be very interesting, but Sacco wanted to share a story related to the theme of it.
Yes. So the next one is called Camptastic. When I was just a wee little raccoon pup, I think I was probably like 10, 11, somewhere around there. We had this like hitchin' post, trading post commissary type deal. And if you saved up like IRL money, you gave it to the camp ahead of time, and you had like this little bank account type thing. So I'd saved up like $20, and put it into this like little account. So we're all waiting to go buy, you know, you can get like glow sticks, or you can get like Twizzlers or Pop-Tarts or whatever from the thing with your money. And I was sitting there in line, and this bigger kid who like would not shut the frick up was just talking, and like, you know those kind of talkers that like when they talk they just like spit everywhere because they're so loud and excited.
Me.
That was this kid. We would not have been friends.
Damn.
This kid was like just talking and yelling and spitting, and it was on my every last nerve. And keep in mind, you know, I'm only 5'2" now, so I probably was like maybe 4 foot at the time, just a little,
Yeah, we're the same height.
whippersnapper.
Just a
Yeah,
little
I'm
guy.
tiny.
Shit.
But like it just grated on me. So I told him like, man, yo, shut the frick up. You just spat on me. And he was
Oh,
just like,
man.
what? And he's like, you know, going off, ignoring whatever, turns back around. I was just like, And the cutest girl walked up to me, and she like tapped me on the shoulder. She's like, oh, you're so sweet. You know how to talk so good too. You said spat instead of spitted. and I was like,
The
yeah, I was like
The
dying.
bar is high.
Yeah, I that was like my first little summer crush because she thought I was fancy and didn't say spit it in.
That's very fitting for the story. You know, summer
Aw.
camp crushes.
Am I spitting?
Yeah, and you're spitting.
The only camps I went to were Mormon girls' camps, and I watched one of the only men on the campground smash a rattlesnake's head in with a stick.
Jeez.
That's actually romantic too.
Yeah, did that
It's getting
spark
me.
summer romance for you, Emo?
I had a romance with the snake, and it was actually quite heartbreaking.
Oh,
Um,
dang, man.
You got
everyone
clubbed
thought
in
I
the
was like
head.
a fucking weirdo freak because I felt bad for the snake.
I never went
I
to
mean, the
camp.
snake did nothing wrong.
No, wait, no, I did.
Exactly.
I guess Sonora counts as camp.
Huh?
There was a field trip.
Oh yeah, I guess that place did count as camp, but
Yeah.
my main camp experiences were Mormon girls' camp.
I mean, I did a lot of camping way back, but
That's different than a camp.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
A
know the
camp is
exact.
Real
like-
camping is better though.
yeah.
Like a
Getting out
camp
there,
with, like,
pitching a
cabins
tent.
and shit. It's got like
No, yeah,
social
we did like
hierarchies
actual like
and,
survival camping.
uh,
I know the exact
It's
type
very
of place
different.
that Snacko's talking about, and we had those at our places we camped too when I was a
Yeah.
kid. Those are great.
there was a little like trading post situation at, like nearby one of the other Mormon camps. It was the family camp, not just the girls' camp. But we would all go up and spend 50 cents to get these like little, like, it was like a little plastic sack, and you would like, it had like baking soda, and then there was a little sack of like vinegar inside, and you would like pop the sack of vinegar inside, and the whole thing would inflate and then burst very loudly. And we would
Mm.
slide them under the doors of like the restrooms when someone was in there.
You may want that player game.
I remember those. Those are great.
We would always get in trouble. I like to cause mischief, tomfoolery, even.
I can't believe you're causing mischief.
Fits your
on purpose.
personality.
Yeah, this is crazy.
SMH.
Well, shall we get started with this last reading?
I guess.
All right.
I think so.
Let me
I guess.
put it up. Zach already
This
said the
one is
title.
called
I think this
Camptastic.
one's gonna be almost as painful as the wedding, please.
Is there a lot of
Wedding
different
police.
people in it?
What?
Not on the parts
Is
I
there-
took.
Not painful for you, painful for me.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Delight in your suffering.
We're just gonna hear squirming in the background.
I'm here. Empty beer cans rattle around, so it's fine.
Chaos. God damn it.
Happy Hanukkah!
Happy Hanukkah. It's such a 2000s like lol so random thing.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
We're all so old. I hate it
Yeah.
so much.
Oh boy.
All right, and we're going to read the date and age out.
April 24th, 2013. 15 years old.
The rural scenery was becoming as common a sight as the urban town they left. Sunlight blazed through the car window for some moments, wherever the trees were less dense, a hint that it was still just the beginning of summer, but not midsummer. The air smelled of pine trees and animal dung from nearby farms, so the car windows were rolled up despite the nice breeze that they gave. It was not a disappointment for a certain passenger of the car who was glad for even a thin shield between him and the outside wilderness.
If it were up to him, this ride would not be on his list of things to endure this for the summer. Or rather, when the ride was where the ride was taking him, that is, because all three of his brothers managed to land themselves in summer school. His parents believed that it would be good for him to fill his time with something as well. They decided, without his approval, on a summer camp experience so he could learn something new, try things he's never done, and make friends. William felt that he learned enough from school, had better things to do, and that being social was not a talent of his. No matter what argument he provided, however, they finished the conversation by saying that they knew what was best for him. We're almost there, his mother said excitedly as they passed a sign. It read,
I guess so.
Camp Line?
Mhm.
The fuck is this?
We never decided on a name.
Camp-tastic 5 miles.
It's been over a decade and we never chose a name.
Fantastic.
William uttered with as much sarcasm as he could muster, though saying it quietly to avoid his mother's wrath. As cross as he was with the situation his parents put him in, he couldn't forget he was expected to practice obedience and respected them. Still,
he a dog? Fitting for Itimar.
Still, that did not mean he had to obey the command to try to have fun at camp, or he would just try to endure it. The car finally stopped, and William stepped out of it with the backpack on his shoulders and a suitcase being pulled behind him. He held his head down, and it did not seem so unnatural with the brightness of the morning day, though he did it purposely. His mother waved him off and drove away, expecting him to find his way around camp without her assistance. Meanwhile, as
Wow.
William looked off to the right, he saw two adults conversing with who seemed to be a camp counselor about their child's arrangements. Someone ran past him, catching him off guard and nearly hitting his side, and William already knew this would all be a bad experience.
Eventually, the counselor called everyone together around the camp flag, conducting the first order of business and taking attendance. As with every group, there were those who tried to be funny and answered to their names with responses such as, "What? It's awesome!" "Not here," and "What's up?" Then, those who responded with genuine presence. William was one of them. Nerd! Then, after counting everyone's heads, the counselor began a long monologue of the camp's history. William did not believe there was one person who listened to the entire speech, especially since he couldn't make it past the first sentence.
His mind was ready to completely tune out to everything around him when the camp leader finally clapped his hands together.
All right! Now I'm going to assign each of you a cabin, and then I want you to spend until lunch trying to know your fellow cabin mates.
The crowd of campgoers groaned amongst each other.
And there will be no takebacks. You get whatever cabin you were assigned to the end of summer, unless we see some serious problems going on.
The same response was given, but with even more volume than the last. William had noticed during roll call that some kids had decided not to show up, and he dearly hoped that his assigned cabin included the missing persons. He listened closely to the assignments and waited for his name to come up.
Cabin number 4. There will be William Mills, Jonathan Bouvier, Victor Bouvier.
William recognized the names of two missing people, a relief feeling surging through him until...
And Stephen Levine.
He heard a name definitely not missing.
Some comfort was found in the state of the cabin. It wasn't old and unkempt like he might have expected, and it certainly wasn't fancy either. It was simply a single room, not too large or small, with 2 bunk beds, one on each side of it. At the end of the room was a small table with nothing on it but a small packet, probably a book of guidelines or something of the sort. No one else was in the cabin yet, so William put his baggage on the bottom bunk of one of the beds and sat next to it. "Hey,
So
Raiders!"
Oh shit.
Hello,
Welcome,
Raiders!
Hey,
shit.
Raiders. Welcome.
You
Hi,
missed.
Genie.
Starscream 17.
You did. Wow.
Starscream
Coming in for
17.
the very last reading, I see.
You
It's
missed
like, hello,
chaos.
Genie. Hello,
Thanks for coming in,
Raiders.
though.
Oh, Zio,
Hello.
you're gonna want to watch the VOD. You will be
Watch
so
the VOD.
happy with Starscream 17 because that's like your preferred
Starscream
voice.
17.
Oh, that reminds me. I
You
forgot
don't
to
even
change the
know.
number. We're on
You
scene
don't even
5. Whoops.
So begins a long summer.
The door to
Wow.
the wooden cabin swung open, revealing an obviously disgruntled face with a tense body to match. The traits were unmistakable. Messy brunette hair, dark circles under passive green eyes, and baggy jeans held up by an old belt with a wrinkled t-shirt to accompany them. This was clearly Stephen Levine.
All right, listen up, nerd.
Oh God.
Stephen demanded,
Aw.
dropping his 2 bags onto the lower bed of the bunk opposite of William's.
This is my side of the room.
He pointed down at the ground he was standing above, giving the other a hard glare.
You cross it, and your suitcase takes a swim in the lake. You got that, smartass? Summer's supposed to be my time away from being stuck with some square miles pricks like you. But unfortunately, we're stuck again. So try to keep your shit fuckery to a minimum. Alright, nerd?
The moment Stephen walked into the room, all of William's hopes of making it through the summer camp were shot down. The pompous, arrogant, and authoritative attitude of this individual reminded him all too much of his older brother, who never ceased to ruin his day somehow. Although in a more tolerable way.
Chaos.
The one upside to camp, which was being far away from Abraham, suddenly didn't matter anymore. This was going to be much worse than being around his brother. But William was definitely not going to let himself be pushed around by this boy, especially not all summer.
Believe me, the last thing I want to do is get any nearer to you than this cabin has it. And if you're going to call me something, can you at least have intelligible creativity and use a more clever insult than nerd? I think not.
God.
Nerd!
Steven scoffed, grabbing onto the top bar of the bunk and kicking off the provided ladder to be on the top bed.
Right, smartass. You want to play that way? Fine. We can play that way.
When he had organized himself on the 2-inch thick mattress, he was facing the wall with his back to William.
How about you go off to your other friends? Why, I take a nap here. Oh, wait. I seem to have forgotten something.
Steven sat up to have his legs dangle from the top, giving William a nasty smirk.
You don't have any.
God.
As he laughed loudly, he dropped to the floor and began walking out, even though he just climbed up there.
Lays down, immediately gets back up.
I have leg cramps, okay? I gotta stretch them out.
He's just trying to make a point. He's making it dramatic.
He has to piss
He's
on the
sending
bed
a
and claim
message.
it like a dog.
Alright, later, nerd. I'm gonna go do social things with my social friends in my social life that you don't have. Go have fun with your books. Nerd. Don't forget to vote.
Oh my god. In the back of his mind, William wondered if there was any point to the display Stephen had acted out on the bunks opposite to him.
Getting up
Didn't
on
make
it,
any
getting
sense.
down.
Yeah, exactly. Of course. There was no point to anything a dull-headed moron did. He reminded himself quietly in his head.
William is so actually.
Yeah.
Dude, did William write that last piece of dialogue for the bully? That's like mocking a bully. That's just mocking him.
Oh, I'm sure
Yeah.
books are 1,000 times more enjoyable than you would ever be.
Nerd! She retorted bitterly, trying not to show how much the stab at his social life really affected him. I thought you didn't care about being social. It was a sore subject for William, though not something he would do something as emotional as cry about. Instead, he would just whimper. Instead, it just
He's
pestered him
manly.
that Stephen felt he had the right to use it against him.
Stephen laughed a bit more as he disappeared before
You
his
ready, Snacko?
scornful laughter turned into that joking sorts when he joined his friends, and it faded as they walked away.
Nerd. Nerd. Enjoy your books, nerd.
Perfect.
You got no friends.
Snacko!
Sacco!
Snacko!
What?
Snacko.
Oh, you didn't even type it out. Y'all lazy. Something transformative. Time skip. Woo.
Snacko, you're the time skip gremlin, man. You gotta be ready.
There's nothing there. Y'all are some lazy shit.
Anyway. After
This was
some
like a whole year later. We're so mature now.
Wow, they spent a whole year
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
camp.
they
That's
did.
crazy.
I hope they
William
kissed.
woke up to the sound of rain pouring heavily on the roof of the cabin. Drops thumping on it in strange rhythms. He sat up quickly in his bed and looked to the window over the table at the end of the room. It seemed dark, clouds overshadowing the sky above them, and blurry from the amount of falling water. William's first thoughts were toward the farm, but then he remembered he was miles away from home, in a camp. As he watched the cascading water, he wondered how long this had been going for, and when it would stop.
Farm boy, last name Mills. Stephen was still asleep in his own bed until a staff member from the campgrounds came into the cabin, covered with an umbrella, though he was soaked up to his knees from the rainwater.
Good, you're here. I hope you're comfortable, because nobody is to leave their cabins until the rain lets up. The staff members will bring your meals to you, and the only excuse to go outside is to go to the restrooms. It looks like the rain will last at least a couple days.
Damn rain.
God forbid the kids get wet.
Those melts.
Stephen groaned loudly from his bed.
Can I go to the other cabin with Drake?
No, William cannot
cool
be left
guy
alone.
name.
And I suggest you not attempt moving your bags, and they'll get soaked.
William resisted the urge to sigh loudly. If the rain was only around in a couple hours, he wouldn't have cared as much, but a couple days?
Will the post office still be open?
Unfortunately, no. We did get this letter this morning. I assume it's your brother? The counselor reached under his coat, pulling out an envelope, slightly
has that on
wrinkled
him.
from being in his coat. If you want to send out a letter, you'll have to wait until the storm passes. Nobody can go up or down the roads from here.
William went up to the counselor to pick up the envelope, nodding thanks to the adult as he stared down at it.
All right, thank you.
The counselor nodded, then left the cabin, leaving the two alone.
Great. I'm stuck in this cabin with this nerd.
Stephen let himself fall back onto his bed, groaning.
Perfect. What in the hell is that letter anyway? Is that from your nerd brothers?
It's not any business of yours now, is it?
Stephen frowned, staring down at William with his arms dangling over the edge of the bed.
Well, I'm curious. If we're gonna be stuck in the same room for apparently days, at least let me know what the fuck you're up to.
For a moment, you had me believing you weren't going to be vulgar with your statements for once. Seems I was mistaken. Fine, then for your information, it's from one of my brothers.
your
Are they as
information.
lame as you?
Whoops. Whoops.
That's
Are
the
they
wrong
as
color, my
lame
guy.
as
Wait a minute, that's really wrong.
That is very wrong.
someone grew a pair of balls? Are they as lame as
I'm just doing
you?
my job. They're certainly better company than you.
Well,
Steven.
that's... Oh, we're inverted. Oh my. Hee.
You're all
Oh, this is
confused.
so very incorrect.
Steven made an expression like he was incredibly offended, but leaned his chin against his arm in a relaxed demeanor. No, that was correct. That was correct.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That was correct now.
Wait.
Oh, oop.
Wait.
I'm fucking everything. I'm fucking everything.
Well, that seems pretty proper for me to say, but how can that be possible?
By the way, I think we should probably state this for chat because of what just happened.
Yeah.
On the document we are reading, the lines are color coded, so we know who reads what. And some of the colors were a little mixed up.
Yeah. Whoops.
And or they keep changing a little bit mid
One
read,
became
but that's
purple,
fine.
one
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
it's
have
disguised.
purple.
Anyway, William unfolded the paper inside the envelope and stared at it for a while. Then he said,
For one, they don't make a habit of terrorizing people.
Boring.
Well, one of them does, actually.
Ignoring Stephen's response, William continued to read the letter.
the outdoors isn't that bad once you get used to it. And once you get bug repellent, besides, the farm is so boring. I bet it's much more exciting over there. I heard there was a huge lake there. Though maybe that isn't cool for you. Hey, maybe you can finally learn to swim? Smiley face. Sounds like a good time to try something new. And is there really a
Foreshadowing.
bear? Is it your camp mascot? Or does the counselor have a pet bear which he keeps at camp? That's cool! Does the bear have a name? Is it Grizzly the brown bear? That would be
Yes.
fine because brown bears aren't grizzly bears. Yeah? I've been doing some homework. They gave us huge packets to do work from, all by ourselves. It really sucks and no one can really help me, frowny face. Oh well. You don't need to help me with anything though. Oh, except for one thing. How can I get all the chicks to stop peeping so much? I think they all miss their daddy. Smiley face. But seriously, our dad is getting annoyed. I'm afraid he might want to take them into make them into chicken wings. Don't be so down. It's only been one day of camp. Maybe you'll make some new friends after all. But who is familiar? Are they who I think you mean? Well, if they are, just use your intimidating brain power to fend them off. Nerd! Also, maybe I can send you some of Mom's food. I'm not sure how that works over mail, but I can try. Your brother, Francisco.
Oh, it
Happy
was
face.
Francisco before I
Yeah.
changed to Francis.
P.S. They're peeping as we speak. Happy bird face.
Side note, I thought it was like women that were like, these women are peeping at me. Ooh, make
No,
them
dude, they
stop.
live in a farm.
It's like
No!
actual chickens. I know. I'm so disappointed.
I'm gonna turn these
But, I
women
mean,
into chicken wings.
I mean, that's
can't
do that.
infinitely funnier, but
They're
no.
all over. They're on the roof. They're surrounding us.
Yeah.
It's like the Canker sisters from Ed, Edd and Eddy.
God. They're peeping right now in chat.
Chat is birds.
William
Chat
smiled
is bird.
to himself, seeing how much his brother was trying to cheer him up. It worked a little bit, but it was hard to be in too good of a mood with how things were currently.
Why are you being so cheeky?
God.
Why does it matter to you?
Well, because that's the first time I saw you smile the whole time we've been up here.
Uh-oh.
It's weird.
It's
You're
weird.
Well, then feel free to ignore it. Besides, it's not like you've done anything to warrant a smile from me.
Damn.
Right. Well, whatever. You just piss me off.
Excuse me, then. Oh, though frankly, I have no idea what I've done to piss you off.
The piss continues.
It really is a reoccurring theme. Holy heck. You're just
Wham just loved pee.
annoying.
That wasn't even my line. Well, the first one wasn't.
It's true. I don't know what else to tell you. Alright, nerd.
Oh, well, that's such a valid excuse. A lot of people annoy me too, but I don't bully all of them. If you have a
Yeah, 'cause
solid
you can't.
reason, maybe I could empathize with you, but you do not.
Stephen opened his mouth to shoot back a retort, but realized he had none.
Well, gah.
Yeah.
With that, he rolled over to face the wall, pulling his sleeping bag over his head.
Good night, smartass.
Oh, that's it!
That's it.
I did
He
cut
then rolled
something
over
out
to
because I
say-
didn't want to make it too long.
You got a pretty mouth, boy.
I thought
Would
we
you
were
come
gonna
over
keep rolling
here?
it here.
Jump in this bunk with me.
How about you smile some more on me, boy?
Gonna give you some head pats.
No.
Calm down, boy.
Rereading this roleplay to like pick out a scene from it, by the way, was such a trip.
It's cute. I like it. I really wish they
I-
would kiss though.
They kiss
later.
eventually.
Sounds like it's going that way, yeah.
This is like hyper tsundere.
I want to just summarize how this ends because I forgot how it
Yeah.
ended. It's really dramatic.
Let's read it.
Does Stephen
Pop that
die?
sucker in here.
It's so long.
Wait.
I just want to summarize it.
Wait,
maybe this
what
is the
happened
first time
at
for
the end?
Ema.
I didn't think we finished it.
We finished it. Here's what happened.
What the fuck?
They finished summer
What is there,
camp.
like a forest fire or something?
They finished summer camp. They have started dating by the end of summer camp. Steven has valiantly defended William against his friends who are the other bullies after he stopped bullying
course.
him. But
Redemption arc.
they must part because it turns out, plot twist, Steven is moving at the end of the summer.
Oh my god.
They're not going to be going to the same school anymore. So
Wait,
I'll
I
move
thought
to
I
be
think
with
I
him.
stole that from a fan fiction.
you might have. So they
That's
must
I
they
mean-
must part, but they send letters, and Steven sends a very long letter to William's family, apologizing for being such a bully to William. It's very
can't read.
heartfelt. I could
I
pull up the
love-
letter specifically.
I love the
God.
bully dialogue because it's clearly written by somebody who's never bullied.
Hold on.
It's like a
actually-
kid's idea of
bullied,
what
but I've never
bullying
bullied.
is.
Hold on. This-
I've been bullied, but I never did it.
If you got the
That's what
letter,
I'm
I'll read
saying.
it.
I
I can
can
tell.
pull it.
I can
I
tell
can
by
pull it.
reading this.
Yeah, pull the letter. I'll read it.
Okay, hold on.
It's written by somebody who said, "Yeah, I bet this is what bullying would be like."
Yeah, exactly. That's what it
I
reads
did it.
like. I love it.
Nerd jumps up onto the bed, lays down 2 seconds, gets back up.
But like, my
Later,
favorite part
nerd.
is like, it like fucking. I still like Steven more. Like, I just feel like the other guy is a fucking nerd, and I want nothing to do with him. He sounds so boring.
Yeah, he's changed a lot in our more current writing from
He's an entirely different character.
he's entirely
I-
different.
Yeah, I imagine.
I think
considered just
nerds are
making him
cute.
Birdly for a minute.
I think nerds are cute.
least
I would have
Bradley's
bullied the
funny.
frick out of him too.
So here, I added it to the document, but to continue to finish how the story ends, he sends this
Uh-huh.
letter. William sees it, and then there's this tearful reunion where William begs his family to take him to the airport before Stephen departs.
Just like in Love Actually or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
that movie
That's
was.
just like, yeah, that's just like a movie ending,
Yeah.
a rom-com movie ending. right
Beautiful. All right.
We were
so-
watching a lot of rom-coms at this time, I think.
Yeah, I
we were.
imagine.
We
There were
were.
just a lot of rom-coms at that time.
That's true.
All right. If you do want to read it, Snacko, there is the letter written by Stephen to the family of
God.
William.
I went from saying like 2 words a sentence to being like the most articulate motherfucker ever. Fantastic. All right.
Yeah. Well,
To the
you
fam.
spent too much time with a nerd.
Oh, that's true. Rubbed off on each other. Ooh.
Yeah.
Alright, to the family William Mills. And before I say anything, I ask you to please read the whole thing. Don't throw this away when you realize who this is coming from. I really, really want you to read this. Here at summer camp, they gave us the time to write letters to our families, but because of personal reasons, my family would not have been the best people to send a letter to. So I decided to direct this letter to you. So here it goes. My name is Avril Lavigne, like the famous singer. I don't know if William
Avril
has.
Lavigne.
Yes, I
He was a
don't know if
boy.
William.
She was a boy. Can I make it any more obvious?
He was a nerd. I don't know if William has ever talked about me to you. Probably in negative ways, but all through high school, I'd been a very, very terrible person. I bullied, tormented, and insulted William for such a long time. My friends thought it was funny, and they did it along with me. We basically made his life a living hell.
Can't call him nerd.
Nerd. I've never regretted something so much in my life. I know it's probably too late for apologies, but I realized my mistake. I'm so sorry. It's taken too long for me to recognize the wrongs I've done, and I can't stop feeling terrible about them. There's just so many things I want to fix, and so many insults and actions I want to take back.
Like calling him a nerd.
Yeah, nerd. But, you know, what's done is done, and I can't ever change that. But I wanted to say this. You're so lucky to have this person in your family.
God, this letter's long.
William. It's true.
You're right.
William's such an amazing person. Despite all I'd done to him, he accepted my meager apologies as if I'd made all those things unhappen. He's forgiven me, and I'm so grateful for that. He's done nothing wrong, and is just so nice to me. He's helped me with a lot and given me some very helpful advice while he's been here at camp. But we ended up being assigned to the same cabin. He's so intelligent, and well, I'm sure you already know, but
yeah, that's what we know. He's
it
really
goes-
smart.
he talks so dang good.
He said
but I'm
spat
sure you-
instead of spitted it.
Instead of spitted it's true. I'm
Stop
sure you
boy
already
jerking
know, but it goes far beyond academics. He really knows and understands things, including me. He cares about my happiness, and you know, I care about his. Now, I don't know what I want to feel or know anymore. I used to hate William, but now I don't know. He's become closer to me. Now I just want to make sure that nothing hurts him anymore. I feel so happy now that the spacing keeps changing randomly on me. Hold on, lost my place. I just want to make sure that nothing hurts him anymore. I feel so happy now when I'm around him, and I just want to talk to him all the time and, you know, hear him talk about the things he knows and sees. I want him to think about me because I was thinking about him. I thought he was just a close friend since the days we left in a cabin together for those days during the storm, but now I'm not sure. I'm just afraid he doesn't think about the same things, or blah blah blah. I'm afraid he doesn't think the same things about me. I just get all flustered when I think of him.
You don't talk good.
Again, I'm so sorry about my past actions. I sincerely regret everything I've done. Best of wishes, Avril Lavigne. And he's got a cute mouth. I wanna give it kisses.
Dude,
Mwah, mwah.
I was just thinking somebody like opening the stream while Snack was doing that. No context.
Hey,
Oh,
Chad,
no.
I'm
I
sorry about
love
my
you.
past actions.
Yeah.
I wanna give you little kisses.
We have to
The
rename
pieces.
the stream to Snacko's apology.
Yeah.
That's
It's
gonna be
true.
a YouTube short version.
Snacko was like bullying like
Yeah.
one of the chatters like for a long time.
Streamer
Making
apologizes
Snack
profusely. Real. I bring out like a little ukulele.
I got you, bro.
Without knowing the context of like what happens in between now and then, he's gone from like misunderstood bully to like
God.
misunderstood
Squishy wishy.
cowboy. Yeah.
It's true.
We just
Yeah.
needed like
Scott.
some dramatic music for Snacko's reading there.
True.
You know,
She's
you
got
know,
such soft lips.
Yeah.
I was thinking now that we finish all of these, it might be funny to actually show you what the characters look like.
Oh God. I
Oh,
don't even
there's
have like
art?
recent art of them.
I have something. I have some. I don't know
God.
about all of them. I don't
Wait,
have
wait, we have to show
Yeah.
we drew them back in like 2013.
This is the stream that keeps on giving.
Mostly.
I know
Yes.
you have that old
Follow.
art.
Which
It's
art?
subscribed to Wham.
Which one? Wait, what are you talking about?
What? Me?
Which yeah, what are you talking about?
You have that bin of like old art from 2013. I know you have old art
Yeah,
of
I
these
was just
OCs.
gonna. Well, I'll see what's on my computer right now. I don't want to dig through the bin. Maybe I could do that later.
Bruh.
But I have
There's
stuff
an art bin,
on my
guys.
art folders on my
We
computer.
love the art bin.
Yeah, the art bin is definitely where I can find traditional art versions with them.
Yeah.
It's like Scrooge McDuck's money bin, except it's just art.
But I do have
The one
some...
thing you don't have is those ultra rare trading cards. I have those.
That's true. That's all you. Let me see who I
That's
can
in my
find. I
card
already found
collection.
Ricko and Shiny together. Hold on.
Ah,
me-
W's.
Let me find a good way to share this. I need to add a source.
You don't know how to concentrate? What a
No,
bait.
Idiot.
rude. I'm gonna look for your art next.
I
What?
was saying that in Rico's voice.
Yeah. I was being Rico.
God.
All right, fair. All right. Let me...
That's literally what he said at first fucking.
Can't concentrate.
Oh my god, they're adorable.
Yeah, here is Ricko and Shiny together. At least my drawing of them. She does draw Shiny a little differently, more fluffier. But we're going for my art. Unless you have something to send me email.
Nothing old of them.
We expect fan art right now, chat.
Yeah, if you want to draw some
For
fan
next
art
stream.
from the first
Yeah, for
reading,
next stream.
here's a reference.
Okay.
for you.
So just imagine Shiny, but like with my floof hair.
I think I do have something
That's it,
more
that's-
recent
that's
with them actually. Let me double check.
I mean, I've definitely drawn them recently.
Where did I put that thing? I think it's in maybe. I have to.
I
Look
can
for it. I was re-outlining one of the comics I made with Shiny and Ricko. Oh, but no, he was a Sylveon and it wouldn't work.
I have recent art of them.
Yeah?
Do
Do you?
yes.
Can you send it?
Yes. I'm working on it.
Can you send it faster?
Ah!
Well, I'm so mean.
I
bite
get
you.
to be mean, and we've known each other for 10+ years.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bite you.
You can't buy me from all the way down there, Shorty.
Chomp.
It's for thank you, Stacko. Thank you for the reference. there.
Starscream 17.
I actually have a lot of pictures of Marcus.
There we go.
Where did you put it?
It's loading.
Thank you.
Oh, there it is.
They're perfect. These are
Super
perfect.
cute.
Let me share it on screen
Snacko.
so the lovelies could see them.
That's not the
The
right
lovelies.
picture, Snacko.
Save and open.
Shiny's kind of snacko coded. It's really funny, like
Oh, God.
inadvertently without knowing any of the lore. It's so true.
Needs it.
I think Wham just picked the best voice actors for them.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
inspired voice actor choices.
I need to convince Rico to
There.
form a polycule with
Throw 'em a
me and
hockey.
Shiny.
There's another one. Wait.
Oh, I've seen that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like
Love the
some of
bow.
this
these
has
have been
shared
posted on the
with- like,
Discord,
some
I'm pretty
emos
sure.
have
I've
been-
seen them
yeah.
too, yeah.
Yeah, it's somewhere in there.
Yeah, so those are those two cuties.
Oh, that is a heckin' smooch.
Yee.
Mhm. I need more Rico shipping art.
Gotta compete with China now.
I mean, that's fine. We can all be
Rico
together.
has 2 hands.
I'm good at sharing.
Goodness.
Pause.
Some of the old art of Marcus is really bad.
Do you have the one where he has the Sebastian
Yes,
document?
I do. You do. have
Dude,
that one. Hold on. Hurry
Show,
up.
show.
I want to believe
Show.
in my head,
Yeah.
my headcanon.
Yeah.
These guys actually have these pictures we posted as their profile pictures on fucking AOL or whatever.
100%.
Yeah. With a name like Starscream 17, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, the one with the 17, yeah.
Here's a picture of your Marcus.
Oh my god.
Full Metal Alchemist type.
No, it's much worse. It's much worse what that anime that's from. Goodness.
That's Black Butler. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, those were the times.
Those were the times.
You said much worse, like Full Metal Alchemist is bad.
Well, okay. I as a Dakimakura, who would you? It's a Dakimakura, okay.
Oh, how does his
The only
saying
acceptable
go?
Daki is Alphonse as the armor. It has
That's
to be
a
the
child.
armor.
Go?
What?
No, the armor, you dork!
This is the armor.
The
itself,
armor
not
is a
possessed,
child.
Not possessed.
Yeah,
by
just the armor
anything.
before, yeah.
I don't
like
know. Whoop whoop. That's the sound of the police.
Oh no!
I want Roy Mustang.
Eh.
No. I want Big Buff
Yeah.
Man. Why the fuck am I forgetting his name?
Armstrong.
Armstrong.
This is Marcus right before a deadline.
Alex Louis
Unless you mean like the
Armstrong.
butcher. Not a hobo.
Not a hobo.
Not a hobo. Very important distinction.
Yeah.
I said a lot. I think I just had 2 pictures that are not traditional in my notebook somewhere.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sharing mine on the stream.
I haven't seen Black Butler in a long time, but that was a good show.
I've never seen it.
Sad.
It's worth it. Yeah, it's worth it. It's one of the classics.
It's certainly something.
Dang, I don't have any other of I don't have any of Scott. Rip. Do you have any
Man,
of
I don't
I
Scott?
can't believe it's been
Scott
4
either.
hours
Poor
already.
Scott.
No. I don't have any of Scott.
I
That
have a
and
lot.
Orange High School Host Club.
What?
Oh yeah. Or High School Host Club.
Hidden Gem.
We
I
certainly
will
have
have a
old
senpai.
art
Very cute.
of Victor and Unity.
Yeah, well, I'm looking for one with them together because I know I've drawn them together. As
You've drawn
not,
them together a lot.
and sometimes not with the human versions. Trying to look
Wham,
for one where they
do you
are
remember-
human.
Do you remember the RP where
Oh,
he
God.
literally tied his tail in a knot while they were making out?
Oh my god.
There he is! There he is! There he is! There he is!
That's cute. I like it.
That's adorable.
There he is!
That was not both of them in human form. That was just the first one I found. Where are they? Gosh. I must be allergic to drawing him as a human.
It's just so fun drawing the little Paco form.
I do have a picture of Abe, of old Abe. Hold on.
Oh no!
Oh my god. This is our cheer stream now.
Well, yeah, I gotta get context for the characters that were voiced today.
Oh god.
If only
that
we would
me?
have had that first to like
no, it's better if it
prepare,
comes
form
He was
voices.
so ugly.
That me!
He was so ugly. Where's his fucking head forehead?
Oh wait, here.
Hidden under the Absol.
Here's human Francis. God, I hate it when I was drawing like this. Their faces were so elongated.
And they had no foreheads.
Uh-huh. Old
Oh my
art.
god.
If only I could find his
Yaoi
triangle
ass
shirt
face.
picture.
Yeah.
It is Yowie ass face.
Yeah.
No.
No wonder
Well,
why I was reading.
Yep.
For context,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wham read a lot
Oh,
of
here we go.
yaoi during this time.
Well, yeah, I'm not surprised. I can tell.
We can all tell.
You don't need to tell
I can't
us.
hide it. There's a better picture. The newer picture though, so that's why it looks better. Who else? Oh, DeCaRai. I have one of DeCaRai. Where'd it go? I saw him.
I don't know if I have any of Kurt.
There's DeCaRai.
Francis.
There he is.
It's very 2000s emo boy.
Yeah.
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 I went to high school with this guy.
Just Starscream 17. Beautiful.
Yeah, there was a guy that looked very much like this guy.
Honestly, it's pretty
I think
generic.
everyone
I'm
knew
not
a guy like
surprised.
this in 2010.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the joke.
This dude was everywhere in 2010.
Yeah, everybody did. Everybody went to high school with this guy.
Oh, you know what? I have something with William Stephen together for the last one. Hold on.
Oh, do you have the one of them on the motorcycle?
No, that's what
Oh
wasn't that
my.
a traditional art? I might be wrong.
Ah, shit.
Unfortunate.
It's hold on.
Steven rides a motorcycle in his current canon.
This is
They're saying
it's-
When
it's
are they
not a
getting to
traditional art.
space?
What?
we did actually start writing a space AU for them.
Of course.
Yeah, it was a
Of
Star
course you
Wars
would.
AU.
You love Star Trek.
No, it was
I
Star
just-
Wars AU.
This was another AU.
Yeah,
this
but
was an
Wham
AU I
loves
did
Star
by
Trek.
myself because I just felt like drawing them. William's
gonna
very
poke his eye
softened
out
up
with
in
that.
this. They're not. Who? Him with the cactus or the guitar?
The guitar. The guitar that's pointing straight to their eye.
It's giving the guitar folk very uncomfortable feelings.
Yeah, I would have totally gave him like dude bro voice had I seen this. Set a redneck voice.
You know, it's fine. It was very good.
No, it's better. Yeah. We did our own version, our AUs.
Exactly.
We did it our way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, he's like so neat with his little cactus over there. He's still a nerd, though.
Nerd.
Nerd.
Yeah, he's a redhead with glasses.
I wish I could be holding his hand instead of that cactus.
Hmm.
I don't think I have any other really good pictures.
He also gives like Rico vibes, just subtly. I don't know
Mm.
what's up with that.
Which one? Oh, like the way
It's
that
the
he
hair.
talked, or
He's got a
Oh.
little bit of
Maybe it's the
attitude
hair, yeah.
yeah.
in that
The hair,
face.
the
Yeah.
tune. So smug.
We're all smug here.
We're all smug.
I'm not. I'm soft and cute and squishy.
Mhm.
Baby
You can't
coated.
hide it, Snacko. I can see it.
I am baby coated.
I see through
I
it.
just sound like a monster.
Through the baby coated facade.
So I'm a monster on the inside. Is that what you're saying?
I didn't
Fucking
say you're a
crazy.
Are you saying I'm a monster?
Yes.
Is there a problem?
Wow. I thought we were
Also-
friends.
Also, I have to say that I could imagine
Yeah.
Snacko. I could imagine Enma being a camp counselor in real life.
God.
It sounded
Just
perfect.
frustrated.
Yeah.
Tired.
Sick of these kids.
With like the
Fucking
fake ass
kids.
smile. And like the customer service voice.
Yeah.
I just hope you have like the glasses that you have.
I'm
like
gonna do some
Rockstar
pretty
pink
sick
glasses.
campfire songs though.
The
Mm.
hard glasses?
Mm-hmm.
I do.
You do got those.
I have like 4 pairs of those.
Wow.
It's
in
pretty
case one
autistic.
breaks.
I swear to God.
Exactly.
No, bro, because that's like part of my fucking branding. And they're really
It's
hard
like
to
having,
find.
like, It's like
Uh-huh.
having 4 copies of the exact same hoodie.
Yeah, it's autistic trait. It's fine.
Yeah. Agree.
I hear you internally screaming, but you can't deny it.
Dude, you
Oh.
can get a 10-pack of them online at Amazon.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nope, not ones that look
Wow.
like those. Everybody says
Yeah, I
that,
know.
and then they actually look at the glasses. No, you can't.
Yeah, and it has a very
Yeah, I know.
They're
I know
really
they're
hard
different.
to
I'm
find.
just being
They're very
silly.
specific.
I gotta go now, guys.
All right, you take
It's
care.
Have a good
almost
night.
midnight for me.
Have a
I'd
good
say.
one.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Don't forget half of this was your fault.
Bye-bye.
Mind your business.
I expected this. It's not that I didn't think this was going to be fun. I just didn't think it was going to be this fun.
Oh.
You did have no expectations of what our writing would be like, did you? Except for little screenshots I sent. And now you know. That is what we wrote like.
And now we're waiting for part 2 in 2 months.
2 months. Whoa.
Yeah.
What? It's not like
I-
you have to rewrite it.
Well, I guess it'd be good before you forgot about all the characters that we learned about today.
Exactly.
And have become attached to, right? Here's a question. Who's your favorite character, each of you?
Rico.
You know what? Fair.
Chaos.
Yeah, that tracks for you.
I can't decide if it's
Yeah.
Kurt or Unity.
The kitty witty or the puppy wuppy? A hard choice.
But we gotta do something because we cannot just let this wonderful like stream layout and assets go to waste in only one single stream, dude.
Yeah, I guess that's true. We do have all of these assets.
It's so nice. It's so nice. We gotta use it again.
And maybe we could do a
What-
poll and see which story the people would like to see continue.
Or we
What
could
if
just
we-
read something else.
What if we just did dramatic readings like once a month?
Well, yeah. It could be something else. We could read something else. Maybe we can have people submit their fanfics.
I would
Wham
love
would
to
never
read
be out of
fic.
reading material.
Yeah.
I'm already hard pressed not to have reading material with how big my drive is. Yeah, we could definitely talk about it because this was a lot of fun. And you guys should. So far, we have some of the votes in, but hey, you guys in
Dude.
chat want to throw in those last votes in for those last scenes. We didn't vote on scene 5 yet, and also on these wonderful voice actors we've had doing their
Hello.
absolutely best to voice different characters. They had no idea who they were until now.
Yeah, everyone has 4 separate votes, by the way. You have to vote for the cutest story, the cringiest story, the favoriteest story, and who you thought was the best voice actor.
A lot of options. And you can always recast your vote if you voted already and you think, actually that last one was that was a lot more cringier than the other ones were.
You can't vote for the 5th scene, so get fricked.
Bro.
I know.
That was bonus content.
That was up there.
Cutest one. Well, I'm really voting for Rico. Not biased at all.
I mean, yeah. Same.
I'm not gonna vote for voice actor because I liked all of you.
Yeah, I didn't vote either.
That's a
Felt
lie.
wrong. I didn't. I voted for
Vote.
like cringe and fucking. That's the only thing I voted for.
With your evil
That's the
Cringe.
only thing I voted for.
one. Sure.
I didn't vote for voice actors.
3 was pretty cringe. 3 was pretty damn cringe. It's hard to beat out when I was at my youngest and cringiest. Thank God I didn't save any of my middle school role plays.
So I used to do a lot of spoken word and silly, hella emo poetry type deal. Go to coffee shops and do like poetry slams. I still have somewhere in like reams of notebook paper my ultra cringy woe is me emo poetry.
Yeah. Maybe that could be our next dramatic reading.
I wish writing had been my strong suit growing up, but like I didn't even want to do essays.
Oh, it wasn't my strong suit. I just couldn't draw. So I needed an outlet
You know what? That's
for my
fair.
angst.
That was kind of why we ended up writing a lot, was because sometimes we're like, oh, I'm on art block, we can't draw, but I want to see our favorite characters. We'll just write them.
I've had 4 people DM me saying that they're gonna watch the VOD, the full VOD when they get home. So that's
I don't blame them.
That's
It's
pretty
certainly
fun.
not something you should miss out on. Whoops. I could just don't mind the
screen
fixing
falling
stuff.
apart in shambles.
It only had to last this long anyway.
True. Don't mind me, I broke it while we were in the middle of it.
You can hit undo, you know.
Sometimes that crashes OBS.
That's true.
I don't trust it live.
It's fine, don't worry about it. We'll just ignore it.
Oh boy.
Well, ads are about to start, so I guess I should let it. I didn't realize the ads were about to start. Whoops. And I already had all my delays because we were chatting about the art and stuff. I guess we'll just
Quick and
do a
stream.
last should I read out? I don't really know if I should. I haven't looked for anyone to
There's no
read.
time. End stream.
All right.
Love everybody. Good job. You did great.
Bye.
Yeah, had a chance to vote. Thanks so much. All right, take care. Thank you to Itimar, to Enma, to Snacko, for being here. Abrupt end.
Thanks to Wham and Emo.
Enjoy the VOD. The VOD will be up, and I'll probably post this to YouTube. But yeah, adios.
Bye bye.